Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody has had a wonderful weekend. We have had snow and snow and snow. And today we have snow along with high winds. So hopefully power doesn't go out today. Let me just open these curtains a bit and see if we can't get a little bit more light so I can turn off that other light. Yes, I think I can. First day in a while. There we go. First day in a while that I can just open the curtains a bit and get some natural light coming in here. I just get my comments here. Give some shout outs. Okay, Mitch. Contut. Nina. Good morning, everybody. And of course, sister. Good morning. Good morning. So, what's coming this week? We have Chad Daybell. It's going to be pre-trial conference. Let me just get my mic set up here a bit. Pre-trial conference coming on Thursday. So I will be covering that live. So for those of you who do file, oh my gosh, you can tell how this day is going already. If you follow the cases from start to finish like I do, I not only do the reads and then I follow up with everything that's happening with them in court. And then we go back and we look at the reads to see how either spot on or they weren't, right? And more often than not, they've been spot on. Some cases, dead on. So we got Chad on the 22nd. Now, little off base here, but Lori Vallow, we know that she has been sent to Arizona, I think it is. She's back in for evaluation. So nothing is her appeal here in Idaho. I should say here in Idaho. I'm in Canada. In Idaho is on hold, as is her case out there where she has been charged with conspiracy to commit the M word with Charles Vallow and her nephew, Brandon Bordeaux. Crime Time with Jess. Hi, hon. Let me get you written down here. Crime Time with Jess. If you guys haven't checked out Crime Time with Jess, go on over and give her a like and sub up over there. She's really good. Go check her out. Crime Time with Jess. Hear from my aunt about whatever she wants to tell me about. Tell me or whatever you need to tell me. Okay, it's not me that tells you, my dear. It is those that you love who have crossed over and are on the other side. Now, did you want the message from heaven or did you want the black deck, which gives you more info on your read? And when I get to your read, I'll ask if your aunt has anything that she wants you to know. Audrey Cunningham, I'm going to do a read on her, K-Mitch. I've gotten several requests to do a full read on her. So I will. I know it's something that has, okay, Crime Time Black. I know it's a fairly new case. So I will be doing that, K-Mitch, probably tomorrow, or I'll probably do it tomorrow. I've got a lot of running around to do tomorrow. I've got some doctor's appointments and that. Mondays are usually bad for me, but I'll try and get the read done sometime tomorrow so it will be up for Tuesday. There's also another one people have been asking me about. Lena, I think her name was. I don't know if I've done a first read on that one. I know I have never done a read on Audrey Cunningham. I don't know if I'm even saying her name right. Audrey Cunningham. But yeah, I've been asked to do quite a few, by quite a few, to do a read on her. So I will be doing that read. I'll probably get the read done tomorrow. So those of you who are members will be able to see it tomorrow, and then it will be public on Tuesday. So it's always the next day. So that's just one of the benefits of becoming a member. I mean, they all are available later on for everybody, but it's the members who get to see them first. And generally it's before I get a description done or anything like that. It's just up there so you guys get to see the read. So I know there's that one, and there's another one, Alina or something like that, another little girl who went missing. Hope they find her today. Oh, me too. Now, I don't know nothing about it. I don't want to know anything about the case. I know what I have been told is that they think it's the father's friend or something that did something. And I ask people, please don't tell me. If you want me to do the read, please don't tell me any information. So I don't want any information on it. I just want to do the read, and then I will be asking if I can't get any verified information. I will be asking, I will email you, K. Mitch, and ask you to send me a link to some verified information, like from police that are looking, like any of the police sites or whatever. Other than that, what else do we got? So we got Chad Daybell. He's going for a preliminary, a pre-trial conference on Thursday, the 22nd. I will be covering that here live. We will be able to watch it all right coming out of the courtroom. And then Brian Kohberger is back in court on the 28th because now his attorneys have filed motions for a change of venue. I don't think it's going to be granted. And for a few things that I've stated in the comment section of previous videos, people are saying, like, Ann Taylor can't do her job because the prosecution's holding her back. No, Ann Taylor's holding Ann Taylor back. She should be doing her job and going over the disclosures that she has had for over a year. Apparently from what was written was she's only viewed about 10% of the disclosure that she's received. And she's had some of this disclosure for over a year, and she's only viewed 5 to 10% of it. And that being because she's filing all these frivolous motions, citing outdated laws, and just like, for an example, the grand jury. No, it's supposed to be beyond a reasonable doubt. No, it's probable cause. It's been that way. It's been for forever. Now, if you go back into the late 1800s or early 1900s, maybe it was different back then, but we have evolved since then. But I guess she's still stuck in the early 1900s. I don't know. But if she had been spending her time going over the disclosure and everything that she did have, she would be up to date. And now here's another one coming where she's filing for a change of venue out of turn. You don't file for a change of venue unless you've got documentation to back it up that you can't get a fair and impartial jury. Generally, there's one of two ways that can happen. One, if the defense really wants it moved, they will do their own surveys. They will hire a company to survey the people of Moscow, Idaho, to see what their thoughts are. Can they be impartial? What do they know about the case? They could do their own research. They can do their own surveys, and they could have presented that with their motion, which they did not. All they did was say, we want to change a venue. We can't get a fair and impartial jury here, with nothing to back it up. Now, that's one way they could go about it. The second way is to send out the questionnaires for jury selection, right? And what that is they send out to everybody who is entitled to vote in Moscow. They will send out questionnaires. You will get in the mail, if I lived in Moscow, I would get in the mail a jury questionnaire. I don't know what case it's for. It doesn't tell you. But what it does, it has a series of questions on there. Like, have you ever been in trouble? Have you ever been charged? Like, what do you do for, all kinds of questions on there. And then from that, when they get all those back, They go through them to see if and who is a potential juror. So if you got somebody on there that's a convicted felon, you don't want them. So that one's gone. If you got somebody on there that works for the police department or the courts or one of the lawyers on this case or one of the prosecution on this, they're gone. You go through those questionnaires. And if you're left with 400, 500, 600 people, then you got a potential jury. Then what you do is you call those jurors in. They all get a jury notice. They are called into the court. They usually call 50 to 100 a day. And they go through what they call voir dire, where both the prosecution and defense get to ask them certain questions. Okay, now you know this is about the Kohberger case. Have you heard about it? Can you be impartial? Do you think he's guilty? Do you think, what do you think about the death penalty? And then they maybe out of those 100 each day that they call in, maybe, they're going to keep 10. And they go through until they've got a jury. Do I think they can get a fair and impartial jury? Yes. So she's totally gone about it the wrong way. I'm a paralegal. I'm not a full-blown lawyer. I've done this for over 30 years, and it's the same here in Canada as it is in the US, how you go about getting a jury. And I know for a fact, because I would be the one to send to do up motions and file them with the court, that you'd never file for a change of venue unless you got solid proof to back up that you cannot get, or you believe that you cannot get, a fair and impartial jury. She's done none of that. She's just sent in a motion saying, we don't think we can get one, with nothing to back it up. They've done nothing on their own. She's got to stop doing crap like this that she knows she's not going to win, that's going to be denied, and get on going over the evidence that's been sent to them. Because she made the statement, it came from nobody else but her mouth, that she says, well, all the disclosure that I do have, I've only been able to go through 5-10%. It's because she keeps doing things like this. She's wasting prosecutors' time, she's wasting court's time, and she's wasting her team's time. So for those saying, oh, well, they keep hauling her into court, no, it's the other way around. So there's that. And I did have a few people in my comment section on some of my other videos stating that this is being held up by the prosecution. No, it's not. The prosecution's ready to go this summer. And the reasons that Ann Taylor is citing that she cannot get all her stuff together is frivolous. I do understand they wanted the IGG, but while you're waiting for the answers on the IGG from the court, you could have been going over all the other disclosure that you got, which obviously you didn't, because to only have gone through 5 to 10% in a year is unheard of. At least the criminal lawyers that I worked for, that is unheard of. I would have lost my job, because it's the paralegals and stuff like that that scan the documents before it's handed to the lawyers. And I'd highlight everything, so Sea Breeze, good morning. It's got Crime Time with Jess. Lizzie Bones, good morning, everyone. Willow, have you heard about the John O'Keefe case? Boston police officer who was supposedly run over by his girlfriend. Wondering about your input. I have heard about it, but I didn't do a read on it. So that's probably why we don't discuss it a lot here, Lizzie. Sea Breeze, good morning. And good to see you. So we are going to be doing the mini reads today. I know a lot of people don't come in until around 1 o'clock. So that's why I took a little bit of time to go over what's been going on. Now, do you guys have any questions about the Daybell case, about the Kohberger case? Anything that you want me to answer before we get going with the mini reads? Or any other questions that you think that I may be able to answer? Yeah, it is. It's ridiculous. It is crazy. And the way Ann Taylor is going about things, it's making it look like, poor me. No, do your job. And also, you guys, the special prosecutor that was brought in on the Daybell case, she is gone at the end of the month. She is leaving the case. So I'll just give it a minute or two. I guess we could get the cards shuffled up while we're waiting, just to see if you guys have any questions about the cases that we are discussing, covering, before we get started on the reads. Oh, this deck is so huge, you guys. Like I can barely, like there's a size bigger than my hand. So yes, Ann Taylor is a public defender, and she's one of very few that are death penalty qualified in Idaho. And I keep seeing all these things that Brian Kohberger hates women and everything. I wonder how he's liking. It seems like he's very smiley and content with Ann Taylor. So it's kind of odd that there are still people that are going around saying like he hated women. I don't know if he did or he didn't. Anna TT, hello. And good morning. We're just getting the cards shuffled up. There's, whoops. Nana and Nana TT. Seabreeze, yes, I did talk about that at the beginning of this live. She is back getting an evaluation done. So her appeal is on hold in Idaho, and her case in Arizona is also on hold because she has gone back to get another evaluation, I guess. Oh, I do think justice will be served. Yes, I do. When it comes to, and I've been watching this trial, you guys, when I go upstairs at night and get into my bed and get the heating pad on my back, I usually have a few hours. This was a delivery coming to my door. Don't be surprised if it happens, you guys, because we all know every time I go live, that's when they decide to make a delivery. Sorry. Look, a squirrel. I forget what I was saying now. I think that Kayla had more to do with this than what she is saying. I did see when she was on the stand that she wanted full immunity and all this, and she got some kind of immunity if she told the truth. Now, I don't know how deep that immunity goes, but I know she got some kind of immunity as long as she told the full truth. And then there was people that were brought in to testify that they either worked with at that donut shop or hung out with or sold them drugs, that contradicted some of the things that she said, right? I think she was involved more than what she's saying. And I think it's more than just Adam that beat on Little Harmony. I think Kayla did too. So I don't know. And we have learned that apparently Adam ripped out all the lights in one of the places they were staying, thinking that there was hidden cameras and that he was being audio taped and all this stuff. So I do think he's going to be found guilty, and I don't get why he's not being dragged into court every day. He should have to face this, but apparently he doesn't want to leave the jail to go to court because he gets strip searched every time he leaves and comes back, and he doesn't like it. Hang on a sec, guys. Okay, sorry about that. That was my daughter calling me, and I just had to tell her I would talk to her after. So I do think that he's going to be found guilty, but I think that she could face some charges still too, because apparently at some point she had said that she only gets immunity if she tells the whole truth, and I think she was caught in a few lies yet again. She admitted lying to the grand jury. She admitted to writing some kind of note or something and hiding it in one of her books. She's saying it was her thoughts, how she wanted to be with Adam one more time and all this stuff. It was disgusting. She claims to have been so afraid of him, but she was begging to get back with him. It was like, wow. She says it's all about protecting her kids, yet she's the one that was trying to get back with him after they had broken up and he had a new girlfriend. So it's really weird. It's a really odd case, like a dynamic between the two of them that, I mean, I get some of the things that she said. It's hard to get out of an abusive relationship. I get it. And some don't get out alive. Look at Suzanne Morphew, right? When you let the other person know that you want to get out or that you intend on getting out, look what happens. Suzanne Morphew is a perfect example of that happening. So it's not easy if it's truly an abusive relationship like that. So how abusive was it? She did show some black eyes that she got, but there's been no proof. She never went, I don't think, to the cops or anything saying that Adam did it. This could have been from anywhere. This could have been a fight she had with another girl, right? So I don't know if they are going to close the gap on that. Hang on a sec, you guys. These scammers, hang on. Let me just turn this off too. I'm just going to turn my whole phone, all my ringer shit off. There we go. So we're not interrupted. Okay, so yeah, there's that. I know she's been caught in a few lies, so I don't know if that voids her immunity, that whatever immunity was that she got, because I know that she didn't get full immunity. Exactly. The only thing that comes to my mind, K. Mitch, with that is he knows his goose is cooked, and Taylor knows his goose is cooked. Right now, he's sitting cozy in a county jail. The longer he's there, the less time before he's in an actual prison. They're trying to cause some kind of reasonable doubt. They're trying to taint any jury pool. She's doing everything in her power, including bringing up outdated laws from the early 1900s to cause distractions and to get people thinking. Even though we know over the years things have changed, new laws have been formed, old cases have now been recited, and new laws formed around them. So to me, it's like she's biding time. She's keeping this going. He's sitting cushiony right now and being protected, whereas when he gets to the big house, he ain't gonna like it, right? And they're trying to get reasonable doubt, but the way they're going about it is like they're causing a lot of speculation in the true crime community. But when push comes to shove, that's not who you got to convince of reasonable doubt. It's the jury. So there's that. And if he was innocent, he would be coming forth, well, his team would be coming forth with demands. We have evidence. That would be a motion. We have evidence that proves his innocence. We want to be heard on it. And this would be in, like, they've done other things trying to say that the grand jury was not enough, or not the amount that should have been there. The grand jury wasn't given proper instruction. They came up with all these excuses. And this is in a motion that they made to squash the indictment, right? To throw out the indictment. If you had proof that your client is innocent, when you file a motion to have the indictment dismissed, which means the charges against him, and have all charges against him dismissed like they have done, you would come with proof. And this is why we're asking for the indictment to be dismissed. We have proof that he is innocent. Here's our proof, blah, 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 blah. And they would have done that already. He wouldn't be sitting in jail. The reason they're doing this is because they know they're fighting a losing battle. Don't forget, you guys, this case, everything in this case was sealed fairly early on. Okay? So anything that they got after the initial interviews, anything they got after that, who knows? They could have found more blood somewhere. Even Ann Taylor can't say anything about it if it was found. She can say whatever she wants. Oh, there's nothing connecting my client. They can't even dispute that in front of everybody because everything is sealed. So we don't actually know what the prosecution has because it's all under seal. And they can't even refute what she's saying. She can say whatever she wants. You know what I mean? And there's nothing really that can be said to refute it because it's under seal. But if he was truly innocent, and if she believed in his innocence, believe me, that information would have been in front of the court long ago. And this is why we're asking for a dismissal in this case, because this proves he's innocent. They don't have it. So all she can do at this point is throw everything at the prosecution that they can throw. But the court had caught on to her long ago, and so did the prosecution. And I think it's about to come to an end. Mary Michael says, well, that was my other question. Why has he been empowered to say he is not showing up? I don't care. He doesn't want to be searched. Yeah, he should be forced. Sea Breeze. Sea Breeze. 73. I've got you, and you want to hear from Josh. So you want the message from heaven. I got you. Yeah, Harmony didn't want to be beaten to death either. And I think they both beat on her, not just Adam. There was another case in the defendant chose not to come to trial, and I was ticked off. Tell those scammers to go point the pavement in bare feet. Yeah. Unspoken Butterfly. It will be right below where you are typing in your chat. You will see a square box with a $sign in it. It is right there. So right where you typed in your chat, look below there. You will see a square box with a $sign in it. Christina. Well, hello, Christina, and welcome. Let me just get you written down. Okay, so you want the black deck? Okay, I got you. Christina, being new here, I'm going to let you know that the way the mini reads are done, whoever you have that's on the other side, your loved ones, friends, family, it doesn't matter. They are the ones that are going to bring out what they want you to know, what they think is important for you to know right now. Now, Could it be on the topic that you want? It could very well be, if they feel that that is the most important thing that they need to give to you. They give you the messages. We don't ask in the mini reads, we don't ask the questions, but sometimes what you want to hear comes out because they know you want to hear about it. So we will wait and see what comes out in your read, but it is going to be messages from your loved ones on the other side. So if you do want a full reading regarding love, then you can email me and get a paid private read on a specific topic where you can include questions that you want answered in that read, as well as whatever else comes out in the read. And it's usually about 45 minutes. Okay, Christina Harrington wants the black deck. Unspoken butterfly, thank you. Unspoken butterfly. Okay, is Tommy here? Is your son, about me and my son Tommy, is Tommy still here or is Tommy passed on? Because I can ask for if he's passed on, if he's crossed over, I can ask for a message from the Talking to Heaven deck. Oh, he's there. Okay, so you just want a message from heaven from anybody over on the other side regarding you and your son. Okay, I got you. I gotcha, Unspoken Butterfly. And welcome again, Christina. Mary Michael. Willow, is it too late for your thoughts on Dan Markle's situation? More or less. Who's Dan Markle? I don't even know who Dan Markle is, my dear. Whoops, I just whacked my mic. It's okay, Unspoken Butterfly. Hey, Christina, you want a message from your grandfather? Okay, well, message from grandfather. Okay, we'll see what your grandfather has to say for you. Where was I? Mary. Who is Dan Markel? Markel. Who's that? You're very welcome, Christina. Yeah, the black deck, you got a choice between the black deck, Christina, or the message from heaven. The black deck just gives you more insight into your read, whereas the message from heaven will come right from your grandpa. And I'm still waiting for Mary Michael to tell me who the hell is Dan Markel. Hey, that rhymes. Who the hell is Dan Markel? Christina, it's either the black deck or the message from heaven. You have to choose between the two. Oh, I almost dumped half the deck. Willow. It's a wild and crazy case out of Florida. Talk about a sick and twisted family. They helped their son-in-law not be alive anymore to get access to his kids after a divorce. Wow. That is messed up. So, Christina, I need an answer, please, because now you're saying black deck. So it's either the black deck for more information to come out on your read, or it's a message from heaven from your grandfather. You got to choose between the two. Seabreeze says, Michael, that is definitely a crazy case. Yeah, really. Okay, message from grandfather. Okay. Whoops. Crime time. Christina is my cousin. Well, I told her you were the best. Aw, thank you, Crime Time with Jazz. Again, you guys, if you have not subscribed to Crime Time with Jess, head over to her channel and subscribe. I think didn't I have you on my channel once, Jess? I think I did. I think I did. Oh my God, I spelled there wrong. I need to go rest. It must be cold. I'm still, oh my gosh, don't even talk about the cold thing. Like, oh, it's like I just get rid of a cold and then either my granddaughter or mom or son or daughter or something comes around and they got one and then I get it back and go to the rear of the glass, Mary Michael. Oh, that's funny. Yes, whenever I see somebody that I truly do respect on YouTube, I do try when I can catch the lives. And you are right at the top there, Jess, that I respect and really appreciate everything you do for all these cases. So like I said, you guys, go on over and give her a subscribe. You will enjoy it. She also has funny nights where she just lets loose and has a few drinks, which she had me one night laughing so bad I almost peed myself. It's just a good time over there, but she's really good with the covering of these cases and that too. So go on over and give her a subscribe and show some love. I can just see how this day is going. I tried to talk to my mom this morning. I went next door to have coffee with her this morning, and all my words were I just couldn't get the words out that I wanted to say. It was wild. Yes, Fridays. It's Fridays. Yeah, hanging out Fridays. She just lets loose, and it's so, oh my God, it's comical. Mary Michael says it's been going on for almost a week, and I'm pissed off. The coughing is, oh yeah. Tried having a cold with broken ribs. My ribs have finally started to heal, you guys, from that fall that I had just after my birthday, where I broke my tailbone and cracked 2 ribs. It's like, oh my gosh. Sitting is getting a lot better also. Laying down now has gotten pretty much back to normal. I did get my MRI done 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, Monday. This Monday coming, it'll be 2 weeks. Still have not heard back from my doctor, so I will be stopping in on tomorrow and seeing him and raising a little bit of hell there. It's like this new secretary he has is just beyond stuck on stupid. Like when you get people's results that come into the office, you're supposed to give them to the doctor right away. Well, she doesn't do that. It's almost like they sit there for a few weeks while, you're waiting for your results. So I've already had it out with him once and he gave them crap, but still nothing is changing. So I'll be having another conversation with him. Considering I pay for my health care here. I pay my doctor direct. I am not an Aries. I am a Sagittarius. I am a Sagittarius. Tomorrow's a holiday in the U.S. Does Canada have the same holiday? I don't. Wait a minute. I better check that. Hang on a sec. Is February 18th a holiday in Canada? Oh, no. So I guess I'm not going to the post office tomorrow because tomorrow is a statutory holiday, but ours is called Family Day. Okay, wait a minute. Let me see. The third Monday of February is observed as Family Day in the provinces of Alberta, British Columbia, New Brunswick, and Ontario, and Saskatchewan. Louis Riel Day in Manitoba, Nova Scotia, Heritage Day in Nova Scotia, and Islander Day in Prince Edward Island. Our post offices closed February 18th. Oh, what the hell? Hang on. Oh, see, told you, a delivery. Hang on a sec, you guys. Thank you. I told you, never fails, you guys. Never fails. In Ontario. Oh, not February 18th, February 19th. Oh, post offices are open. So I can go to the post office tomorrow. Oh, but not in Ontario. Ugh. So I got to go to the post office Tuesday. I'm going to bring it with me just in case because I got to go out and get water and stuff like that anyway because I don't drink tap water. And I got a big cooler, so both of my big jugs are empty. So just as banks, government services, and libraries, and post offices in certain provinces. Okay, so I don't know, but I will be bringing them with me tomorrow just in case they are open. I got to send out Crazy Graham's Valentine's giveaway win, and I got to send something out to my sister. So I'm going to bring it with me just in case. No banks are open. No government offices are open tomorrow, which doesn't really bother me because I use my bank card or I got credit cards, whatever that I'll use for crap. But the grocery stores and everything are open. And in some provinces, the post offices are open. So I will be bringing the packages with me just in case they are open here. Okay, Mitch, I have since got back to 115 pounds and some strength back. Woohoo! Oh, no, but that's not good, K. Mitch. For your height, 94 pounds, oh my gosh. But yeah, if you're at 115, you're good. You're 5 pounds lighter than me. I swear to God, once menopause hit, that was it. I gained like 30 pounds. So now I'm like 100. I used to always be like 95 pounds soaking wet. And I'm now 120 and I'm 5'4". So now I can fit into size 6 clothes. I'm glad you got some strength back. Mary Michael says, Darren D, how are you doing? I hope fine. Will is having quite a morning. I guess you haven't been brought up to speed, Mary Michael. Well, Des is the first on the list, and I am kind of scared to see what's going to come out in Des's read. And knowing what I found out last night, wow. So let me just get some, I want to get some hand cream on because my hands are so dry with this cold, you guys. Well, I guess we're going to find out what's going on. All right, Des. Des is up. Crazy Graham, there she is, the winner. Hello, Crazy Graham, and welcome. I will be sending you out now. We've been having snow, Crazy Graham. So I haven't been out since the draw. Tomorrow I am bringing it with me. I guess tomorrow is a holiday for you guys. I didn't think it was a holiday here, but apparently it's Family Day in Canada tomorrow. So depending on the province, I don't know if our post office is going to be open, but I do have to go and get water and stuff like that, some coffee and cream and stuff. So I'm going to bring the parcels with me. So if the post office is open, I will be sending it out tomorrow. Mary Michael says, Des's reads are always too hedgy. Must admit, mine from last week was right up there. Uh-oh. Whoops. Yes, congratulations, Crazy Graham. Okay, let me get rid of my chat here, you guys. I just find it distracting when it's flying up on my screen, so I just take it and I put it on the other screen where I can't see it flying. Okay. Mama, take the wheel. Here we go. Des. Let's see. I'm going to pull my chair in a little bit so these cards, because we all know Mama. Mama likes to go crazy with the cards and throw them out everywhere. Oh. Look at the first one that comes out. Do not drink the poison. So, do not drink the poison. This talks about not doing stuff. Like, do not do things you know are bad for you. So, stop doing things that you're either being told are red flags. Drinking the poison is also believing in lies and stuff that you've either been told are lies by someone, or you've seen the red flags but tend to ignore them, and that's like, stop doing things that you know are bad for you. Isn't that fitting? Well, there's one. Let's see what this one is. Look at this. We got the King of Swords. This is somebody who's very unemotional in relationships or being emotionally unavailable with the King of Swords. We know swords are about logic and reason. When I say that, because of the king is like somebody who has to be in control at all times, has to control narratives, has to get people believing whatever they say, and are very unimpressed when people don't believe them. So they just bring out more things to try and cover what they've already, to me, lied about. But this is somebody very unemotional. in relationships and emotionally unavailable. True to the card, I'm telling you. Transformation. Transformation. This is a change, okay? This is a significant change in life that needs you to act upon right away. This is often unexpected things that happen. Breaking free of procrastination, like, so stop procrastinating on things. Stop, putting things off to the side that need to be done. And stop with the belief system that you have that everybody is good. And I do know that this is so you. You tend to like to see the good in everybody. And even when you're told, Des, there's red flags, you tend to ignore them. And that's come out. But there's a transformation that's happening, where you're finally going to start seeing things for what they are and people for who they are. Okay. And then we got the Queen. Look at that. We got the King and Queen of Swords. Isn't that fitting? This is, with the Queens, you're getting somebody who is very intelligent, somebody who is experienced in life, but is very judgmental. There's a judgment that's come between this King and Queen. And I think, Des, you know what I'm talking about. This is also with the Queen. The Queen is somebody who releases people that no longer serve them. So I do believe that there is something going on with the King and Queen here, since the King and Queen of Swords came out, where this Queen has really put her foot down with certain things. There's been some difficult situations that have arose, and you see how he's feeling defeated. I think that there is something going on here with a conversation. There's some kind of conversation, conversing going on here. Some trying to, somebody's like, something's come to light and somebody's talking about it. This situation here can end very badly for somebody if they're not careful. Because this transformation coming in, it's you finally realizing what actually is going on. I'm going to take from here too. And for you, it was unexpected. Let's see what this is about. The fox, yep. The fox and the key. There's gonna be some transformations. The key. This is unlocking answers. This is unlocking answers. So I do believe that there's something that's come out here. And the fox, this is somebody who's very selfish. Okay. So somebody very selfish, somebody who tricks people into believing what they want them to believe. This is somebody who also lives under a lot of suspicion. So, and when I mean that, he's very suspicious of everybody else. And it's because he's the one that's doing suspicious, sus shit. But he's being very cautious right now for some reason. And I think I know what that is, because I think there's some stuff that could come out that could do some stuff here. Put it that way. Give me a second. Yeah, just Put it there for now. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. And then the key with this queen, she's found something out, or something has come to her attention. The key also talks about somebody's destiny. Somebody finding out some answers, or unlocking answers to questions that they've had. So this is either about to transform, or this person, this Queen of Swords, is searching for information and answers. And the king is trying to just be the fox that he is and tries to hide it. And like the trickery and everything else that goes with it, the selfishness, being clever. This is about doing wrongs also. He's trying to cover that all up. So he better be careful in his moves, because this could all come out. He better be very careful with what he does. Because there's a transformation that can happen here with this. So whoever this king is that is surrounding this read, and it all comes from drinking that poison. I told you, sister. I told you right from the beginning. Whoa. Okay, something down here. The Grim Reaper. The relationship is over. You see this? The relationship is over. Grim Reaper. Absolutely, the relationship is over. Do not give second chances. And you see this? Grow and transform. The grow and transform. We got the transformation here too. So I know what that means, and I think you're going to know what that means too. And I think this person would be better suited for you anyway. This transformation that's coming just lives down the road from you. You know, like let that happen. Let nature take its course there. And the dragonfly. The dragonfly talks about finding out. You see that? Finding out. Finding out. Things coming to light. Things coming to light. Absolutely. You've finally seen what this person was all about. And now he's trying to pull the same crap, which he's probably been pulling for mega years on this queen. But he's got to be very careful and proceed with caution. Caution. Where is it? Caution. Because a lot could come out that he doesn't want to come out. But I am glad you finally seen the light here, sister. And as far as this transformation is, go with it. I told you I had good vibes about that anyway. Right? And I feel like the transformation is better suited for your situation anyway. And I'm just going to leave that there. You know what I mean, sister. Okay. I just seen over here. Okay, Mary Michael. Mary Michael. The answers. Okay, so you want the black deck? Well, I hope it's a good reading for you today, Mary Michael. Nana Titi. And you want the black deck too. I gotcha. I gotcha. Okay, DD. Oh, here we go. DD. And if you remember last week, sister, it's like what come out in his read, and then what I find out from you regarding DD. What can I say? How can I say this? I really do think that he's regretting what he did to you. I really do think that he is, but hopefully with this read, it's like, is he regretting what he did to you and Bailey, or is he regretting that maybe you started for divorce. Like, what is he regretting? Because the last read that I did really was different than previous reads on him. Really self-centered, blowing through the money, not helping you with, Bailey and, all kinds of stuff. And it seems like as of last week, the reads have slowly started to change with him. So I'm anxious to see what comes out, what he's up to. I know I told you last night what I thought he was doing, especially with the dinner invitation. So let's see. You're rare and free. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so don't forget this one is for DD. You're rare and free. So this is telling me that the grass isn't greener on the other side. I think he's regretting a lot of things. Whoops. I'm sorry for the cough, you guys. There's a lot of regret. I think last week too, there was cards that came out where he was showing either closing himself off or a lot of regret. So let's see what he's up to. And it kind of fell in line with the invitation you got this week from him. So it's those are going to come out because they wanted to come out. It was interesting. So let's see. End of challenging time. See this? This is the Six of Wands. The Wands are all about creating something, taking action on something. You see the woman in the front with the child, the guy in the back. It's almost like heading home. You know what I mean? This is an end to challenging times. Things are going to start looking up for him. There was a welcome relief. I believe I know what that was. I think that had to do with the little invitation you got. And I think that he was happy that you accepted that. So finding your way to a peaceful place, the end of depression or an illness, and relocating. So I do believe that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to find his way back home. Okay, so the Four of Pentacles. This is all about starting to manage his money more wisely. This is also going to extremes with emotions, with his time. Like this is doing everything now to the extreme. So I do feel like he's going to go to the ends of the earth now to make things right with you. He's going to start making better business decisions. And things are like he's seeing things now black and white. There is no, well, I'll just go dabble for a while. And if it doesn't work out, there's no more of that. He is now seeing, I think you put him in a state of shock when you filed. But I do see him going to the ends of the earth. And I think this is his goal. His goal is to get his family back together. And I think a little bit of that came out last week where he like just become numb, shut down his emotions type thing. Not open to other relationships. That's where I think that came from. So let's see with the Six of Swords. And the Six is also about growth, right? The Fours are about stability. So he wants that stability back, and he's going to do whatever he has to do to get it. The Whip. This is conflict, debate, hard work, abuse, and pain. So it's almost like he's realizing what he put you through. But now it's affecting him in ways that he never thought it would. So this is going to be for the Four of Pentacles, a letter. There's going to be something happening with documents. Either they're going to be withdrawn, but there's going to be some kind of communication about documents. And you're going to get some news regarding that. And I think there's going to be some kind of communication that happens regarding this situation. I think I said this to you last night when we were talking, and it's funny that it's coming out now. The cards are just confirming it. The mask has fallen off. So when I get this, especially with his read, it's like right now he's kind of guarding himself, not showing his true feelings. Maybe just pretending like to be nice or whatever, but he's hiding this right now for some reason. The mirror, this is mirroring each other. And I think that, to me, that means, whether I like it or not, I think that he's going to do enough to get the family back together. And I think you're going to accept it. Even though I know you have another interest right now. He may have even seen this guy helping you and got jealous. But I can see him looking back and knowing he made a mistake. And he's hiding it right now. So I think he's just testing the waters to see if there is a possibility, but this is what he wants. And it's going to bring stability back for everybody, is what I'm getting over here. So that is DD. I knew that. I knew it. I told you. I knew it. I knew it. So good thing the other one's gone. So just don't get into anything serious with this other one, because this is going to take shape. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, sister. Kalina Sandalin. Okay, let me just check out messages here because I got some more that popped up. Kalina Sandalin. We will just see what comes out in your read. Kalina, these are just mini reads. So what happens with the mini reads is your loved ones from the other side. Don't forget, when our loved ones cross over, when they pass away and they cross over, they see everything that's going on. So when we leave work each day, they still see what's going on at your workplace. When you leave like a family function or a gathering where there could be stuff going on that you need to know about, just you leave, you don't know what's happening once you leave, but your loved ones in heaven do. The ones who have crossed over do know. So sometimes there's things going on that you're not aware of that they bring to the forefront because they think that it's important for you to know. So how these mini reads work is I ask your loved ones to bring forth the important things that they think you need to know. Sometimes they do answer what you want to hear about, but I'm going to tell you, it's not always. For those, you would need a full read on specific topics, and you can email me if you do want a read on a specific topic, and those are paid private reads. These are just minis. Okay, Crime Time with Jess, and you want the black deck. So hopefully, Kalina, some of that information may come out for you. We don't know. It's whatever your loved ones in heaven think that you need to know. And if there's George that lives next door and they think he's the guy for you, they're going to let you know. Just hypothetically speaking, my dear. Okay. So, Crime Time with Jess. Let's see what we got for you, my dear. Go. Oh, you got two. Crime Time with Jess. You got two. Oh, girl, what is going on? We're going to take them out as they come. This is following your own good advice. This one, keeping your temper. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So right away, I'm already seeing that there's some crap going on, and you're being told you need to keep your temper. And I feel like you're really good at giving advice. Like when one of your friends or somebody who's really close to you is going through something, you have really good advice to give them. But when it comes to yourself and maybe things that you need help with, you don't listen to your own advice. I don't think sometimes maybe you trust your decisions or maybe what you're thinking. I dropped that one. So you got to learn to, you trust yourself enough to give your friends good advice. You got to trust that you are giving yourself good advice too. Trust your gut is one of the things I've always said. So let's see what we got here. We've got the Three of Swords. Okay, so threes are something about making a connection, or there's a connection to something. Okay, and the swords are some kind of reasoning, some kind of logic. So with these cards that come out with following your own good advice and keeping your temper, I feel like there's some kind of either upset, sadness, whatever this is that's going on. It's going to take some time to heal it. But I also, with this, it talks about letting go of the past and going forward. It's also about trying to heal a misunderstanding. Well, being there for those who are in need type thing. But I feel like you kind of help somebody and they shit on you. We'll find out more right here because you got 2 extra cards that came out. Oops, I better put mommy back over here. Thank you, mama. So this is like trying to heal from some kind of sadness that's happening, some kind of argument, something going on there, especially with the 3. The threes is making a connection. So this is connecting. So even though that this has really, really upset you, you've got to learn to put things in perspective, keep your temper, because at this point, I think blowing up is just going to make things worse. The Wheel, this is about taking chances. I feel like you don't need to be taking unnecessary risks right now with anything. This is money-wise and people-wise. But there's a positive change that is also coming with the Wheel. But it's all going to depend on how you deal with this situation over here. Because I feel like if you deal with this in the wrong way, we're going to put the Wheel over here because I feel this is like, it's connected to this, but it depends on what happens here. So I feel if you deal with this in the right way and maybe just like, okay, you want to be that way. That's it. We're done. I don't want to even talk right now. I feel at some point in time, there's going to be some healing that comes with that, but you've also got to do certain things so this doesn't continuously affect you, because I think this is something that's really upset you and you maybe even have lashed out, which is out of character. The King of Cups. This is something that's hidden but well-intentioned, and it's almost like that ship has sailed. Like, and it's odd that it comes out with the 3. Coming out with the 3 of Swords kind of tells me that even though there's some healing that needs to happen with these misunderstandings that's got you really peeved off, I feel like you knew this person wasn't really trustworthy to begin with, but you gave them the benefit of the doubt because they hadn't really done you wrong before, even though they may have done others wrong. So you trusted them. There was some kind of trust level there, but it kind of backfired. And it's going to take some time for you to heal, because I think this is somebody that you really cared about that did you dirty. And this is somebody that you've always been there for and have helped in the past. So now that you need help dealing with this situation, you got to think about the advice you would give to somebody else on how to deal with this. And that's how you need to deal with it. You got to start learning to trust your own intuition when it comes to things. But this is somebody who really hides their intentions at the beginning. But I've got to see the ship going out. This is telling me that the ship has sailed. It also tells me that things are going to calm down, but it's going to take some time for you to heal from this. Oh, boy. See, we got the 5 of Wands. This is conflict with others. So I don't think you're the first person that they have done something like this to. But I feel like if you push it too far, it's going to start involving other people, or they're going to start bringing other people into it, and we don't need that, right? Just walk away from this drama, whatever this drama is that's going on. I think you need to walk away from it, because I think if you don't, it's just going to explode and get bigger. But stand up for yourself at the same time. You know what I mean? Like, I have a favorite saying is, is the lemon really worth the squeeze? You know what I mean? And I feel like this situation, it was a learning curve for you. And you just need to let it go. As much as you want to either retaliate or say something back, I think silence is going to be your best friend right now. And with that, if that's the way that you end up dealing with this, I feel like with the wheel, even though like there was some maybe bad decisions that were made in the beginning, this is a fresh new start. This is unexpected progresses. Okay. This is positive changes. So I think something positive can come out of this. And I think you wanted the black deck. Oh, wow. Whoa. No. Oh, well, that one went on the floor. It's in the basement over here. We'll go get it. Oh, there we go. I don't like the basement. Okay, so let's take these out as they came. You got quite a few again here. The golden mirror. This was a one-sided relationship from the beginning. I feel like this person that you're dealing with is very narcissistic. And if they haven't shown that to you yet, they're going to. The clock, again, also tells me that this is going to take time. I think I got that over here with the Three of Swords, that this is going to take some time to heal from, to get over, maybe to get past. But healing is going to come. This is ascending. This is overcoming the obstacles. This is a new phase coming in. And this is learning something new too. So I think that there's going to be some other things that you're going to learn about this situation that you didn't know before. And somebody's going to feel comfortable enough telling you now, oh, by the way, Jess, I think you should know this. This is love. This is an unconditional love. You're going to have a lot of people backing you up on this that are going to be there to comfort you and help guide you through this, that are going to basically show you the love so you can let go of this crap over here. And the camera, this is looking back. This is reminiscing. This is also learning from the past. Okay, so making new memories, learning from the past. You know, when you look back on pictures and you go, oh my God, I dodged a bullet there. Or, oh my God, I remember those times, but look at what's happening now. You know what I mean? So the camera, when that comes out, that is like learning from the past, learning from past mistakes also. So that is for you, Crime Time with Jess. I hope this gets better for you, and try and keep your cool. Like I said, sometimes the lemon is just not worth the squeeze. Seabreeze 73, and you want to hear from Josh. Let me just see what I've got up here. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. You're very welcome, Jess. Again, you guys, if you have not subscribed to Crime Time with Jess, go on over when we're done here, of course, and give her a subscribe and check out what she's got over there. She's really good. I enjoy her. Okay, Seabreeze 73 wants to hear from Josh. Josh is on the other side, so let's see what he's going to have to say for you in the message from heaven. But let's see what anybody on the other side, your loved ones, your family, friends, have to give to you. Seabreeze. Oh my gosh. I caught them before they fell. And you got an extra one too, my dear. Okay, so that's curious and curious here. This is discovering something. This is making an inquiry of some time. Curiouser and curiouser. This is somebody always looking for more information. This is somebody always looking into stuff more deep than what they already have. Managed to be glad. So this is about creating your own happiness regardless of the situation or conditions or whatever that is that surrounds you. So like even if everybody around you is miserable, you tend to create your own conditions. So it's like, you want to be miserable, go ahead. I'm going out, I'm going to the beach, I'm going to have fun. So this tells me that you don't let other people's conditions change. I mean, unless it's directly involved in you, I feel like you're kind of like nonchalant like that. Okay, well, I'm going on. I'm having myself a good day. You sit here and waddle in your problems. I'm going on and having a good day. So I don't know if this is somebody that you cohabitate with, somebody that you know, maybe lives in your family dynamic. But I feel like there's some inquiring going on, and also that maybe somebody's trying to push their conditions onto you, maybe. Or you're just saying, I'm not getting involved in that. Let's see what this is about for you. Sea breeze. Sea breeze. What do we got for you? What's this about? This is managed to be glad. Yeah, see the strength. You got the strength. This is a major arcana, so this is going to be a theme. This is like lessons learned. And I feel like the past has made you stronger. This is a personal power. This is like somebody who's taken back their personal power, not letting anybody push them around anymore, like almost coming to a new phase. So if this hasn't happened yet, Sea Breeze, this is gonna come. This is coming. This is you taking back your power. This is doing things with kindness, even though some people are maybe trying to say or do things to hurt you. And this is like having some kind of compassion, even though maybe somebody else doesn't. So it kind of falls in with this, where it doesn't matter what conditions everybody else is, you know, projecting. It's like, I'm not going to let that affect me anymore. So this is you basically taking like turning the page, you know what I mean? And realizing that you're stronger than what you think you are. So if you are considering doing something and not thinking that you're strong enough to do it on your own or to get through it, you are. Believe me, you are. You can do it. Regardless of the conditions that are around you. So I don't know if there's maybe people that are trying to convince you not to move on with something or go forward with something. But I feel like see, this is a warm and new beginning. This is the sun. This is another, you got two major arcanas here. This is a warm and new beginning. This is moving on. This is a time of joy, success. This is like wishes and dreams coming true. This is like your plans are going to start working out perfectly. But I do feel like the strength is there, because I feel like there's somebody over here that's trying to convince you that you can't do something. Look at me, look at the situation I'm in because I tried to do this and it's going to happen to you. Don't listen to them. Their conditions aren't yours, right? So I don't know if they're afraid of losing you, because I see like somebody saying, well, I'm hardly going to see you, or if you go, you're not going to come back, you know, something along those lines. And I feel like it's their own fears of maybe losing you that they're trying to hold you back from something. But you got to go forward, because this is a great time coming for you. Any plans that you have made or have been thinking about making, and I feel there's some big life decisions here that you're about to embark on. I feel like they're going to work out great for you, but you just got to keep this strength. And I do think that you're stronger than what you think you are. I do think that this is something that you can get through. So let's see. I'm going to take a couple from here because you didn't pull the black deck. So yeah. Fish. Yep. So this is a fish is like an abundance of something. This is like gaining something. And then we got the fox. The fox is like sly. This fox has come out already once today. So somebody is doing this. Somebody's being very selfish. Somebody is doing this maybe trying to trick you into believing things that aren't true to try and keep you where you are now. But what they're saying and doing is wrong. Okay, this is wrong. This is be very suspicious of this. And I don't think they're doing it really maliciously with you. I think they're just afraid to lose you. They feel that if you move on to the bigger and better things and you excel at it, they're going to be left behind. And that's what I think is going on here. Because this is an abundance, gaining things of abundance and wealth. So I believe that this is a good decision for you. I just think there's somebody here that's trying to hold you back, trying to trick you into believing things that aren't true. Because I think you should be very cautious with this person, but I don't think they're doing it maliciously. I think they're just scared to lose you. So whoever's trying to discourage you or, you know, trying to get you to change your mind on these opportunities that you may be facing, it's because of their own selfish needs. So don't let them trick you into believing things that aren't true. Okay, I want you to hear from Josh. So connected. You see this bubble? This tells me that there's a lot of things that you guys talked about that you've only discussed between the two of you. And he's saying that we're still connected that way. All you got to do is take the time. There's a space. Why am I seeing snow? Like, do you guys get snow? I don't know if you get a lot of snow or you get snow or whatever, but he's showing me snow for some reason. But he's saying that you're still very much connected. He's still trying to connect with you and help you and give you good advice. You just got to go to that special place. And I don't know why he's saying snow, but he's bringing up snow. I see all your thoughts. Yeah, see, they go hand in hand. Still very much connected. He knows what you're thinking. And he's trying to give you some advice from the other side. But I think that you are sloughing it off as something else. So when I get this, what I'm getting is he is doing some subtle things that you're brushing off as something else. Like, oh, I don't remember leaving my keys there, but I must have. No, that's him that moved them. Or, geez, didn't I close that blind? I thought I opened that this morning. That's him. Okay, so these subtle things that he's doing to try and show you that he is still around you and he's surrounded around you, you're sloughing off as something else. But that's how he's showing you he's still around and he's still very much connected to you. He's still watching you from the other side. I wanted to say that he was almost a guardian. He's becoming a guardian angel to you. I don't think he's quite there yet, but I do believe that he's going to become one of your guardian angels. Crazy Graham. And you want to hear from Donnie? Okay, so we're going to do Christina, and then we're going to take our little 5-minute break, you guys. Okay, Mitch, if you would like me to read, send to $20 super chat. If you'd like a payful read. Thank you, K. Mitch. And you're very welcome. Crime Time with Jess. Nana says I need to go lay down and we'll try to be back. Oh, go lay down, Nana. Get some rest. I love you. And you too. Have a blessed day. Crazy Graham, I got you. Sea Breeze, thank you so much. This all makes sense to me. You are very welcome. Be strong and believe in yourself, Sea Breeze. Okay? Don't leave that to anybody else. And I just got a full body shiver there. And I'm going to say this, and I don't know why. I'm just compelled to say this. What other people think don't matter. Okay? What matters is what you think, especially when it involves you and your life. Nobody else can write your book. Okay? It's up to you to write your own. So don't let anybody else hold that pen. Yes, Nana, I hope you're feeling better. Okay, Christina. And she wants a message from your grandfather. Well, that came out. Oh boy. No need to fear. Somebody dangling something. Okay, let's take them out as they come. Leading the way. It's funny that these two come out together because this is about helping others and showing others how things are done. But then we got no need to fear. Remember how powerful you are. I see somebody like dangling something in front of your face. It's almost like when I see this card, it's like somebody, come here, go away. Come here, go away. You know what I mean? Let me just take a sip of my coffee here. It's gone cold. Yuck. It's almost like beating a dead horse. This is like somebody dangling something in front of your face and it being just out of reach every time. And I don't know if why people do that. There's different reasons why people do things like that. It's almost like making promises that you know you're never going to keep. Stuff like that. I get the same feeling with this card. Okay, so leading the way. Why is that one there? Why did that one come out? That's about becoming a leader and showing others how things are done, but it's also leading the way. Three of Pentacles, doing things that you love to do. That falls in line with leading the way. Okay, no need to fear. Why did that one come out, please? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay, let me grab these. I'm going to take them in the order that they came out. Oh, jeez. Okay. I think this one came out first. Okay, so we got the Ten of Pentacles. Because I asked regarding this no need to fear. This is remembering how powerful you are. Like somebody dangling something in front of your face, beating a dead horse, people talking for no reason. And I get like along those, like making promises that somebody doesn't intend to keep. So then we got the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like you're doing this. You want financial stability for once and for all. So I don't know if there's been failed attempts in the past to get ahead and then you've fallen behind because maybe you took unnecessary risk. But this is financial security for you and your family. This is peace and contentment. This also sometimes talks about receiving an inheritance. So I don't know if there's an inheritance on its way to you. I don't like usually bringing that out because I don't like to hear about people's family members dying, although look at what I do. I hope that they live long and healthy lives. But this is also taking pride in what you're doing. So no need to fear. So are you really not going forward with something because you're in fear of failing? Let's see. We've got the Ace of Pentacles. I mean, this is all leading. Look at what it's leading to. I think that you are letting your fear hold you back from trying something new or going in a different direction. And the Six of Wands, this is a victory. Like this is going to be successful. I don't know why you're fearing it. But what I'm getting here is you need to start taking the lead. You need to go forward and start doing what you say you want to do. Stop letting others change your mind, because I do feel like there's somebody in there going, oh, but what if? Whether this is either taking a risk financially or moving on to either a better job or something. But I feel like you like what you do, but you don't love it. So it's now moving on to something that you really love doing, and it's going to be financially beneficial because it's all here. This is financial stability for the family. This is moving on, and this is like a windfall. This is an abundance. This is like good fortune, and an exciting new career opportunity. So this is all about moving on, and then at the end there's a victory. So I don't know if you haven't moved on, and I think this is some kind of financial way because you don't think it'll work out. It will work out, and it's going to work out more than what you think. I think like right now you're just settling. You need to really start doing what you love to do, and you're going to receive some recognition for that work. You're also going to be paid very well for it. I've got it here and here. And look at the big, huge house in the background, starting off with the Ace of Pentacles on the front, starting at next to nothing and building your empire is what this is telling me. And success and victory at the end. This is promotion, awards, leadership. This is recognition and success. And I feel like this is something where you can really build an excellent reputation. So I do feel like you need to go forth with a new direction, Christina. Okay, so this is your grandfather. You want a message from your grandfather. So whatever this is, whether it be a new job, a new opportunity, there's something there that you can jump on and you're going to excel. Okay, so your grandfather. Grandfather, I didn't get his first name. I like to call them by the first name, but Christina would like to hear from her grandfather, please. If I'd only known then what I know now, I would have lived differently. When I get this, he is apologizing for something. He's telling you that if he would have known how things were going to turn out, he never would have done what he did. So I don't know if there is some kind of upset that's happened. I don't know. I've got something here about an inheritance. So I don't know if he's telling you a message here regarding the inheritance. I feel like that could be connected. That if he would have known how things were going to be handled after his death, he would have changed so much. And he would have lived very different. Okay. So this is him apologizing to you for maybe not, I don't know if, to me, he's telling me there was somebody in his ear. There was somebody in his ear, and that's why he made the decisions he made. But if he only would have known what he knows now, he never would have done that. Things would have been changed. He feels like you need to know that. So that is for you. So that was for Christina. Okay, so on deck we have Unspoken Butterfly, Mary Michael, and Nana, Kalina, and Crazy Graham that are still on deck to be done. And we are going to, oh my gosh, that's horrible. That is horrible. Where did it go? There it is. We're going to take a 5-minute break. I need to make another coffee because my throat is really sore. You're very welcome, Christina. So whatever this opportunity is that is there, Christina, I don't know why he's saying, please let her know, take that opportunity. There's some kind of opportunity financially for you to make things either right or to excel you so you have some kind of financial stability. And he wants you to take that route is what he wants. And he's making it very clear that he wants you to have that message. I love it when sometimes when I'm doing the message from heaven, when they won't let it go until I say what they want me to say. So whatever this is that you could do to better your financial stability, he wants you to do it. Don't even hesitate. Stop thinking you can't do it. You will. There's going to be some kind of victory with it. Good enough, Grandpa? I told her. Okay, he's okay now. He's okay now because my grandfather right now is shaking his head yes. So that means he's okay. He's happy that I told you because he was still going on even after I put the cards away. So I don't know if your grandfather was somebody who didn't walk away from a situation or a conversation until he said everything that he wanted to say. And he wouldn't let you walk away either. you or anybody else until he said everything that he had wanted to say. So yes, my grandfather, because I connect with my ancestors who connect with yours. So I don't directly talk with your ancestors or get information from your ancestors or your loved ones on the other side. I let my ancestors and loved ones do that, and then they show me situations so I understand why these cards are coming out. You know what I mean? They give me a scenario that's happened in my family's life or in my ancestors' lives, and they show me that situation so I know what that card is supposed to mean to you. And they get that information from your ancestors. So it's not often I get direct where the read's done and he still had something to say, so he didn't even go to my ancestors. He just right to me. So there you go, Christina. So I don't know if that's the type of man that he was, that just didn't take no for an answer either. But very kind, very, very loving. So with that being said, we are going to take a 5-minute break. Let me get that up on screen. I have got to go potty, and I have got to make another coffee. So I will see you guys back here in 5 minutes. Okay, I'm sorry, you guys. I made a coffee and spilled it all over the place, so I had to make a new one. It went everywhere. I thought I had, here, it's still some on top here. I thought I had my lid closed and I went to shake it up and it just went everywhere. So I'm sorry about that if I was a little bit too. Okay. Let me go back here. Christina, you're very welcome. Mimi, hello. Alicia, hello. Unspoken butterfly, I can't. Whatever comes out, hon. Whatever comes out for it comes out. I can't control what comes out. Like I said, they will let you know what they think is important and what you need to know. Darla, let me write that down. Darla, so I can use your name. Kalina, I think I want the heaven card at the end. Message from Wade. Okay, let me find you here. Hang on. Okay, so Brother Wade. Okay, I changed yours for you, my dear. No news? Oh, I'm going to do a read on that, K-Mitch. There's sister. You got booted. Oh, no. You have no audio? It's because I wasn't talking, sister. I had it muted. Oh, sister. Yeah, this new messaging thing that they had on my phone, because I got a new phone, and the Samsung 20, I think it's a 23 or a 24. I just got it. So the latest one, it puts a whole new different messaging system on your phone. And it took me forever to get it off. Like I even went into apps and tried to go back to the old messaging app. I had one hell of a time. Yeah, I don't control what comes out, hon. It's your loved ones that are on the other side that bring you the messages that they think that you need to know, that's important for you to know. And like I just put my heating pad on my back here, you guys. I grabbed that too while I was upstairs. If you do want a read on specific things, we'd have to go to a full read, which are private reads. You can email me for those. And that's where you can ask specific questions and stuff like that. And we can try and get the answers for them. Good morning, Tanya. So nice to see you. Yeah, it's weird. The new phones, like the new messaging on the phones, it took me forever to get back to my old messaging system. And it was like I was ready to throw the phone out. I'm telling you, I was getting so upset. There's so many things that they change on the new phones. It's like, what the heck? If something's not broken, don't fix it. Like I can see upgrading and stuff like that, but when you make severe changes like that, and then people are like, what the hell is this? You know what I mean? And half the time I didn't get messages on the new system they were using, or I couldn't send messages. Even the new phone app they put on there, I went back to the old one. I couldn't make outgoing calls. It was horrible. Crime time with Jess. Hi again, Willow. Christina and I would love to hear from our grandmother Doris, as we called her. Okay, Jess. Crime time with Jess and Christina. And you want to hear from Mom Doris. Mom Doris. So you want the talking to heaven. Okay. Yeah, when Unspoken Butterfly, whenever I'm trying to catch up on all the private reads, I fell behind when I had my accident and I was out of commission for almost a month. I could barely walk, sit, whatever. It was like a struggle. The struggle was real. Believe me, I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. Well, maybe some people, but anyway, I fell right behind in private reads. So I'm slowly catching up. So yeah, the blue deck is the messages from heaven. So when you want to hear from somebody specific, that's what you get it from, is the messages from heaven. Unspoken Butterfly. So you will get an email from either me or my daughter when it's time for your read. And then in that email, it'll give you all the instructions on how you can enter your questions and stuff like that. So you should get an email back either today or maybe tomorrow. She's got a baby now, so it may be a day or so, but she'll send you an email, or I will. And then it'll explain to you how it all works. Actually, once I'm done, let me write myself a note, because if I don't, check email. She may already be checking it right now. I don't know, but I will check at the end of this session, and if she doesn't reply, I will. One of the two of us. I can either get her to reply, because she's got all the templates that we use. So I'll go and check, and the messages there, I'll give her a call and tell her to reply to you. Just so you understand how it all works. Okay, so who is next? Unspoken Butterfly, Darla. And you want to hear from anybody from the other side. So you want, for this, you want to hear from anybody from the other side, right? Or do you want to hear from somebody specific from the other side? Like, I can't control what they're going to tell you. What comes out in the cards comes out. But if there's somebody specific that has passed away that you want a message from, that you think is going to give you maybe an answer to what you're looking for, you can say somebody specific that you want to hear from that has already passed away. Okay, so it just anyone from the other side? Okay. And sometimes, like, when you leave it open like that, you'll know who it's from by what they say. Okay. Here we go. Unspoken Butterfly. There we go. What do we got? Law is not justice. Whoops. So whenever I get this, it's almost what I'm getting from it is that there's something that happened in the courts or justice system that did not turn out in your favor, or you don't find is fair. Just because there's laws on something, sometimes, how can I explain that? Okay, like there's stalking laws, right? And this is just a hypothetical. There's a stalking law out there. You're not allowed to stalk people. And sometimes, you know, like somebody starts stalking you and you report it and they don't do nothing about it. So that's kind of like the genre of that card. Is just because it's a law, it doesn't mean that you're going to get justice for it. It also means that you didn't get justice in a case, in some kind of proceeding, in the courts, something along those lines. Something's not turning out in your favor. We got the Three of Pentacles. Threes are some kind of connection. These flipped over. I'm going to take them. Okay, so we're going to take them the way they came out. So we've got the Three of Pentacles. This is doing what you love, but this is also talking about a reputation, building a good reputation, people thinking of you highly, working well with others, and being paid for, you know, what you deserve. So I don't know, if I'm almost feeling like you didn't get something that you deserved, and I feel it has to do with some kind of money. So I don't know if there was a lawsuit or something that you had, or some kind of thing going on illegally that you should have received money for, that you didn't receive it, even though you did everything the way that you were supposed to do it. We've also got, the Nine of Wands. This is everybody coming at you. So it's almost like no matter what you try to do, people are trying to attack you. So far, you've been able to ward off a lot of this stuff and stay afloat almost. But it's almost like you constantly are in protection mode. Like you constantly have to protect yourself against all this crap that's coming at you. But this is also telling me that you should never give up, because the nines are in abundance. So it's like, this is not warranted, or you don't feel like it's warranted, all this stuff that's coming at you. That I don't like that card, because I just feel like it's almost like it's, in some cases it's a bullying card, but in this, because of what's come out with it, it's almost like you just get all your ducks in a row and then somebody throws a curveball in there. You know what I mean? People constantly coming at you with stuff. And so far you've been able to ward it off, but I feel like there's a breaking point almost here, that something is going to end up failing. And this is the Knight. This is the Knight of Swords. The Knights are somebody that's going to take action. So I feel like there could be a male figure that has taken some action. I don't know if he is trying to protect you. I feel he is, because we've got the Cardinal. You can see the Cardinal here. It's almost like he's trying to stand out in front and shield you from a lot of this. But I feel like people are coming at you from every which way. And he can only hold off so much. But he's trying to do his best. This is also with the Knight of Swords, is going forward, making wiser choices. And then this is the Balance card. This is a major arcana. So it's almost like things coming into balance, but you're going to have to blend a lot of ideas together to get through this. Because I feel like there's not just one or two people coming at you. There's a bunch. And I feel like this is something that you're justified in fighting against, or is justifiably yours, but it's been taken, or somebody doesn't want to give up what's rightfully yours. Because I feel like you didn't get what you deserved, and there's people still fighting it. But there is going to come a time where the balance is going to come in, and I do feel like there's a male that's going to fight for you here. And maybe bring some truth to the matter to help your cause. But you're going to have a lot of patience and a lot of self-control for this to balance out in the end. You didn't choose that. Okay. So that's what I feel coming down the line with that. So now we're going to ask anybody from the other side to give you a message that you need to hear. Oh, there's one. We always continue the shuffle. Oh, I got a pain in my stomach, like right under my right rib cage. Why? It's either you or somebody close to you had it. Like that could be a liver. That could be. It's right below my right rib cage. So I don't know if somebody was injured there, and that just like, and now it's gone. Now that I've mentioned it, it's gone. I watch over you every day. Somebody's sending you all their love, letting you know that they watch over you every day. This is a message from your grandfather, I think. This is an older man, so I don't know if this is your dad, an uncle, a grandfather. I'm feeling more towards either father or grandfather that's watching over you. I feel like in the physical world, they feel like they didn't do everything that they should have done to protect you in certain circumstances. They're apologizing for that. They're sending all their love, even though they may not have said it as much as they should have, because I'm getting that too. But they're watching over you now, and they are trying to help you from the other side. I think it could be a father and grandfather figure, two older men. But they're saying that they didn't watch over the way they should have when they were here, and they're sorry for that. So whatever that is, they're apologizing for it. They could have done better. Your dad and your husband, okay. Well, they're apologizing for not being there as much as they should have. My brother just got a hernia surgery coming up next month. Is it on the right-hand side? Unspoken Butterfly says, my husband was a lot older than me. Okay, so that's why I got the older man. So that would explain that. Your brother's hernia surgery coming up next month. Is it on the right side? Yeah, okay, well, that's where I got the pain, was right on the right side, and I didn't know why, because I don't have any pains there for nothing. It's going to be okay. Because the pain's gone, so I got the pain, and then the pain was gone, so that says that once the surgery's done, the pain will no longer be there for him. Mary Michael, he's hurting bad. Yeah, well, I just felt it. I felt it right under my right rib cage, like just down a bit, maybe an inch. That's why I was thinking liver or something. But it's on my right side. And it's like, ow, that hurt. And it's gone. So that tells me it had to do something with somebody close to you. Okay, Mary Michael. And it's gone, so he's going to be fine. There will be no more pain after the surgery. Mary Michael. All in the golden afternoon. Uh-oh. All in the golden afternoon. What the heck? This is imagination. This deals with imagination, conception, creative sparks. But to me, when I look at this card, it's almost like I don't know. There's either going to be an addition to the family or somebody else is going to insert themselves into certain matters. That's what I get from it. Let's see. Let's see, Mary Michael. Well, there's one. There's two. Oh, gosh. Why did I know that was going to happen? So let's take them, excuse me, out as they come. This one, then this one. Queen of Swords. This is a very judgmental woman. Somebody is being very judgmental. Oh my gosh, I don't know why I'm getting them burped. Sorry, you guys. This is a woman that is being very judgmental. The queens are always somebody who wants to master something. My way, the highway. This is the way that I do things. This is the way it's going to go. This is what you need to do because I won't accept it any other way type thing. This is, this is somebody who also just gets rid of people. You don't serve my purpose anymore. Be gone. And then we got the Ace of Cups. This is something new coming in, and this is going to be very emotional. Remember what I said here when I was getting with this all in the golden afternoon, that I feel that this is a new, either somebody else coming into a situation and sticking their nose in, or this is an addition to the family. I'm getting here too with the Ace of Cups. Okay, the Ace is some kind of potential. The Cups deals with relationships and emotions. I feel like somebody knew, whether we'll see what comes out next. Did you want the black deck? Thank God, yes. I don't know if this is somebody who's pregnant and hasn't told anybody yet, or this is somebody coming in. It's an older woman, so I'm saying 40s maybe, 30, late 30s, early 40s. Because this is the making of a new home also with the Ace of Cups. Then we've got this 7. 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles also stands for needing patience. This is also unnecessary worry. This is planning for the future. Seeds well planted. And then we got the 5 of Swords. This is unwise choices. This is making bad decisions, unwise choices. This is also people who lack integrity that are playing games. So there's somebody that lacks integrity. So is there somebody that maybe is going to say that they're pregnant? I don't know. But there's somebody that's coming in. And that's what I believe. There's somebody new that's going to be coming into this scenario. And they're very judgmental, very pushy. This person is going to be divorced already, but trying to rule things. And I don't know who she thinks she is, but she feels like, you're going to listen to me because I'm taking over. Somebody coming in wanting to take over something. And this could be somebody new to the family, because to me, this is a new addition. The Ace of Cups is a new addition or a new home. Somebody else moving in, because I've got the Queen of Swords. And then I've got the 7, that this is seeds well planted. You know what I mean? But this is unwise choices being made. There's some unwise choices that are about to be made, and I want to do this first. Yeah, see, this is a woman. This is a woman coming in, just like I got with the Queen here. She's going to be asking a lot of questions, and she's going to want to take control of the situation for some reason. There's a photograph, looking at the photos, making new memories. So I don't know if this is somebody that has basically stayed out of things up to this point and is now going to stick her nose in. Dragon butterfly, yeah, finding out. Things coming to light, adapting and changing. Things are about to change here. Somebody else is coming in on this. Mary. Michael. Oh boy. The boat. Moving on, closure and issues. So although this woman, when I get the boat, although this woman is coming in and going to stick her nose in, and I think things could get heated, it's almost like this may be the closure that was needed, because the boat is closure to me. Closure on issues, moving on, arriving, progression, receiving what you need. And right now you need this to be over and done with and things to move on. That's what the boat is. So I feel like with her coming into the situation, this could put things to rest once and for all. I think this is somebody that maybe even have been standing in the background, because I got the photograph. This is somebody from the past that's going to come in and make some decisions or choices. But I feel like it's going to come with some kind of closure. So that's that. There could be some kind of closure coming. Although this woman may not be very welcoming, or people may not want her sticking her nose in, I feel like she could be the one that finally brings closure to all this. Mimi, what currency is that, Mimi? There's like a W. What kind of currency is that? All the way from South Korea? Wow. Where is she? Mimi, did you get? You did fine. South Korea. Holy crap. Welcome. First time I see you here. My grandmother passed away a few years ago. She's appearing in my dreams often for the past few months. I want to know what her wants to say to me. Okay, so you want to hear from your grandmother? We can do that. So you'll get the message from heaven. Wow, I'm flabbergasted all the way from South Korea. That makes me happy. That makes me very happy. Internet travels far and wide, for sure. Okay, Nana TT. Nana TT. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, South Korea. Like, it's like, I'm appreciative of that. Wow. I feel honored. I feel honored. You got your seatbelt on? Good girl. Okay, Nana. Oh, keeping your temper. What is going on, Nana? Why is that the first card that comes out? Is keep your temper. Uh-oh. I'm almost scared to ask. The 5, conflict. The 5 of Wands is conflict with others. The 5s are also adversity. Oh boy. Adversity and conflict with others. Somebody's the wands are also taking action. This is releasing things. And you want the black deck, so good. There's going to be some opposing opinions. But I feel like this is a conflict that's just never going to be resolved. This is going to be ongoing for some time. Like, this isn't something that can be just like, okay, I agree with you, it's over and done with. No, they're going to find something else to come back and argue with you about. This is never going to be over. I don't know why. I'm feeling like there's one, possibly two. The other one isn't as bad, but the one that I am seeing, that I'm being shown my grandmother. My grandmother was an evil friggin', if she could do something or say something to harm you, she would. And that's who my ancestors are showing me right now, is my grandmother. So this is a person, I feel like she's worse than the other one. There's another one there because I'm being shown my aunt too. And they were, anyway, those two together. But anyway, I feel like there's someone there that, even though things could calm down, there's one that is just never going to let it go. It's like, you want to start with me? It's never going to, I'm going to be a constant thorn in your side. And I feel like here it says opposing opinions, but it's almost like it's not even, she may even agree with some of what you're saying, but she's never going to let you know. So that's where it kind of differs from what the card says. I just feel it's not even opposing opinions, because I feel like she does, deep down, she'll never tell you, but I believe that she does agree and it's logical what you say, but she's just not ever going to agree with you because it's you. So this is like, you got to walk away from this. You got to let this go. Let her be who she's going to be, because I don't think it's ever going to end. This is a conflict that, it's like that song that never ends. It goes on and on, my friend. You know that song that never ends? That's what this woman is. Just make sure, like, pick your battles is what I'm saying. Like, stand up to for yourself, but know that this woman, there's not anything that you're ever going to be able to say or do that she's going to say, okay, we're good now. It's not going to happen. The other one, possibly, but not this one. And this one here is always going to try and convince the other one to stick with her, with what she says. And that's why we got the release. The release is a major arcana. This is a lesson. It's a theme. It's a lesson. That's what the majors are. They're either a theme or they're a lesson. I feel like this is a lesson. You just need to let this go. Because once you stop giving this energy, I think it's going to calm down a bit, because she's not getting the reaction from you that she's wanted. You know that saying where they say he does things and all it does is bring bad attention to him? She doesn't care either. She doesn't care if it's good or bad attention. As long as she's getting it, she don't care what kind of attention it is. So when you take that power away from her and you just like, okay, whatever, do you, boo, deuces, see ya, like, do you. I'm not squeezing that lemon anymore. You know what I mean? And walk away. It's going to be like you take away her power. And that's what I think she is. She's a PowerPoint person. So you got to just release this, and it's going to open up new avenues and new beginnings for you. And this card also states, like, it's the need to release situations or people that hold you back. And there's going to be a transformation, a spiritual one at that, that's going to happen afterwards. And I feel like you just got to, as much as you want to constantly be on the defense and defending yourself against her, the best way to take away her power is by, deuces, say what you're going to say. I don't even care anymore. That's what's going to, silence sometimes is golden. And letting somebody be who they're going to be, like their true colors show, right? And I really do feel for your own sanity. You just need to walk away from this. Let's get the black deck. Let her say, she's going to say what she says anyway. Look at, see the mirror. Self-image, relationships, reflecting our wounds. And that's what I mean. She just wants to hurt you. And the more that you reply and the more that you get angry with her, the more that you go back at her, the more she's going to continue to do it because she knows she's getting to you. And that's her ulterior motive. Whoa. Well, at least they went flying this way this time. Where'd it go? Oh, there's two. There's two. Okay, so we got the Cupid's arrow. This is having faith. Oh, let me get situated here again. The Cupid's arrow is having faith. You got to have faith that things are going to turn out. And love is coming. So I feel like your personal life in all your loving relationships is going to take on a new level when you finally just let this go. Like, people are going to talk regardless, whether you're doing good or doing bad. They're going to talk about you. They're going to have something to say. What they say is irrelevant. You know what I mean? The only person that can give them power to their words is the person who they are attacking, if they allow them to have that power by reacting. The abundance, keeping a positive mindset. Okay. Things are going to start coming around. This is manifesting exactly what you want, gratitude and bliss. So, I mean, that falls in it. If this is what you continue to manifest, this is what's going to continue to happen. You need to just walk away and don't give this person any more time of day because it's just fueling their fire. Sometimes it's just better to let people go than be right. You know what I mean? And you will see that it will calm down because they don't have the audience that they're looking for. And that's what they're looking for. They're looking for an audience. Like, look at me, look at me. This is, like telephone Karen, you know what I mean? Or whatever it is, how they say that. She's just somebody who gossips and she's not happy with her own life. So she wants to make everybody else miserable at any cost. All right. Kalina wants to hear from Brother Wade. Mimi, that one wasn't for you, hon. That was for Nana TT. I will call your name and let you know when it's your read, hon. Nana, yes, okay, thanks. Haha, and her name is Karen. Oh my God. Mimi, that was not your read, hon. Mimi, that was not your read. That read was for Nana. I will call your name when it's your read. Right now, this read coming is for Kalina. And then I have Crazy Graham. Then I have Crime Time. And then I have you, Mimi. But I'm glad it resonated with you too. Okay, Kalina wants to hear from her brother Wade. Kalina, this is for you. Oh gosh, again, we got law is not justice. This is not getting what you want. This is like feeling cheated out of something. This is like, even though maybe an action should have been taken, it wasn't. This is something not going in your favor. Oh boy. Rules that are not fair. That's what law and justice stands for. Rules that are not fair. So something has come about that is not fair. Oh boy. We got the 5 of Cups. This is focusing on the negative stuff. This is also, you can see him standing there. There's 2 cups in the back here that are not broken, and there's 3 in front of him that are. You see the raging water here. Cups are a water sign, okay? They talk about emotions and relationships, okay? So I feel like with the law is not justice. I feel like there is a relationship that you feel someone has done you wrong. It's caused emotional and physical heartache. But I feel like you're focusing and giving too much energy to that because behind you, there's 2 hands that are outreached with brand new cups. You see, they're not broken, but you're too much focusing on what is broken and what is gone. And it's causing, because you can see the 3 broken in the front here. I feel like you're focusing more on what you've lost than what you have to gain, because I do feel that even though you could have been taken advantage of or treated unfairly, if you continue to focus on the negative, you're not going to see the things that are behind you that are waiting for you to see. Um, Everything happens for a reason, right? You got to forgive others and forgive yourself, even though they may not deserve it. The forgiveness is for you so you can move on. Because I do feel like there's some opportunities and blessings that are being extended to you, but you're not seeing them because you're still too focused on the broken cups in front of you. You can't see the two full ones and silver ones behind you. Okay, so you need to, I guess, let that go going forward. Let's see. Did you want, oh, you want to hear from your brother Wade. Okay. So let's see what we can get here. Yeah, the world. Like there's so much that is being offered to you that you can't see right now because you're focusing on what you've lost instead of the blessings that are going to come with that. The world. This is a joyful accomplishment. The freedom to do whatever you want. Be proud of yourself. So whatever this relationship is that is caused you the heartache, broken, done you wrong, even though it hurts your heart that this is gone now, I think it's a blessing in disguise because the world came out. This is where things come back into balance. This is where you can be successful now. You don't have anybody to answer to anymore. You don't need to answer to anybody anymore. You got the freedom to do whatever you want. And that's something that you should be proud of. Okay. Even though I know there's things that happen in life that really hurt our hearts, especially when you've given your all to somebody and you feel like you've been betrayed or stepped on or used or abused. You can't keep focusing on that. You've got to move forward because you're going to miss out on opportunities that will really make you excel if you just continue to hold on to those past hurts. You got to overcome that. Let it go. There's something new there for you. There's offerings. Like I see two here. This could be a relationship and money wise, like job opportunities, maybe moving to a new place. This could be another new relationship, somebody who could be perfect for you. If this is like a relationship that's been lost, I feel it is. So don't hold on to the negatives, hon. Go forward. There's more fish in the sea. There's better opportunities out there. And you are going to finally realize, because I've got the world here, this is bringing everything back into balance. You're going to finally see the accomplishments that you can make now because you don't have to answer to anybody. You can be your true self. You can do things the way you want to do them now. And I feel like you're going to be happier and better off because of that, because this is also abundance. Okay, so you want to hear from your brother Wade. Wade, do you have a message for your sister Kalina, please? Have a message, please, for your sister Kalina. Oh. So connected. Still feels very much connected to you. I would watch for subtle things around you happening. It could be as little as like feeling like a cold draft where there shouldn't be. For some reason, I don't know how long it's been since he's passed over and crossed over, because I'm being shown the energy's not there. There's certain things he wants to do. So I don't know if you guys made a pact, because this is what I'm being shown, because me and my cousin made a pact. If I die before you or you die before me, if I die before you, I'm going to do this so you know it's me. And my cousin said, well, if I die before you, I'll do this so you know it's me. I feel like there's something there like that. And he's trying to do that, but he doesn't have the energy yet. When somebody doesn't have the energy, I feel it's because a lot of time hasn't passed, or he's having a hard time dealing with maybe how he wants to say or do things. I don't know. But I feel like the energy that is needed to do what he wants to do has not been built up yet. Like they still need energy on the other side to be able to do things. So I would give it some more time. Oh, there's no time where I am. Time is only on earth. He's telling you not to waste your time. And he's sending you a red rose, all his love. He feels like he wasted a lot of his time when he was here in the physical world, and he wishes that he hadn't done so. He doesn't want you doing that. Okay? He doesn't want you making the same mistakes he did. Use your time wisely and don't waste your time. And I feel like that is like a message for this. He doesn't want you to waste your time on things that are broken and beyond repair. He wants you to look at the things that are being offered, that are behind you, that you're not seeing right now because you're so focused on what you've lost. And I can tell it's very emotional because of the water. The way the water is running there, it's very choppy. It's not calm. So I know emotional things like that are very hard to let go, but at some point you do have to, so you can move forward and you can let in the things that are truly meant for you. So I hope that brings you some kind of, I don't even have my words right now, solace, I guess. But your brother wants you to move on. He wants you to know that he is trying to connect with you, whatever that was, because I'm almost feeling there was a pact. I'll do this so you know it's me. He's trying. You're very welcome, Kalina. Just see. Kalina, that makes sense. Bad divorce 5 years ago. Oh, haven't met anyone since. You haven't met anyone since because you're still almost like, I don't want to say punishing yourself, but almost beating yourself up over that. You got to let that go, girl, because there's somebody out there just waiting for you. Yes, I felt like I saw him one night, a year since he passed. Yeah, he was in a bad, there you go. He doesn't want you to follow down that same road. Okay? He's seeing it. He's seeing everything that's happening. So for those messages to come out, so maybe that was from your brother telling you, look behind you. There's 2 cups there. Stop worrying about those broken ones. Well, just know that you've got your brother there beside you, giving you strength and protecting you. He's not going to lead you astray. And if you meet somebody, I feel like, I don't know how he was here in the physical world with you. I feel like he was a little protective of you, and maybe voiced his discern with some of your choices and you didn't listen to him. It's not going to be an option this time. He's going to make sure that you listen to him. And I do think that he's going to guide you. So if you start seeing, like, say you date somebody and you start seeing things like a broken cup or something at a place, like something that your brother would do intentionally to tell you something, he's sending you a red flag. Don't forget, on the other side, once they cross over, they see everything. So you go on a date with this guy and you think he's great and you walk away. You don't know what this guy's doing next. Your brother does. And he's going to keep you informed as to what's going on that you don't see. That's what our loved ones do for us. So have faith. Have faith. He's beside you. You've got all his love. And he's connected. See the bubble? He's keeping you in that bubble. He's going to try and keep you safe. And the heart, all his love. Okay, what do people do that love you? They protect you. And he is going to try and do that still from the other side. I feel like he is still trying to get energy to do certain things to show you. So I wish you all the love and luck, Kalina. And I wish your heart to heal. Because that's big. And I know it is. I've been there, done it. It's not easy. So I'm sending you strength, love, hope, happiness, all of it. I'm sending it to you. Okay, Crazy Graham. Crazy Graham wants to hear from Donnie. Let's see what's going on with Crazy Graham. You're very welcome, Kalina. thank you for all of you for allowing me to read for you. It's funny because there's some things that my ancestors, while I'm doing this read, like, what is this card supposed to mean? You know, and I'm getting it from my ancestors, and it's like, oh gosh, I forgot about that. So if you see me sometimes pause, it's like, oh my God, I remember that, because they're showing me something that they've done that pertains to why this card came out for you. Okay. So it's like, oh my gosh, totally forgot about that. Yeah. Okay, Crazy Graham, let's see what we got for you. Crazy Graham. I don't want to have nothing for Crazy Graham. And Crazy Graham, are you still here? Say yes in the chat that you're still here, please. Before I start your read. We'll give the cards a little break. Maybe cut them and clear them. Okay. When you get your box, there's going to be stuff in there from Canada that you can't get in the US. Some treats. I want you to come back once you get it and let me know what you think. And you can give others from the US, and maybe even we got some from South Korea. They may not be able to get the stuff there either. And let me know what you think of the things that I sent you from Canada that you cannot purchase in the US. I want to know what you think. And if you're not a chocolate person, then get somebody who is, that you know very well, to give you their opinion. Because there's lots of treats in there that are chocolate that you can't get in the US. Okay, let's go. There it is. They just need to be cleared. Leading the way. This is helping others. This is leading the way in something. Helping others. Being a leader. This is like, I don't know if you're an advocate for animals. Hang on a sec. Sorry about that. I had to cough really bad. I feel like animals are drawn to you for some reason. You should have been a vet, because I do feel that animals are drawn to you. But this is leading the way with something. Let's see what this is all about. The sun, warm and new beginnings. This is a time of joy and success. So Crazy Grandma, you trying to do something, change something? Let's take them out the way they came. Because I got the sun. This is things working out perfectly. This is a warm and new beginning. You guys will know this from my Ancestor deck. This is opening up. This is putting everything out there. Just a great time. This is pretty much magical. Everything working out as it's supposed to and working out perfectly. We've got the 9 of Pentacles. Nines are in abundance. So the fruits of your labors, this is finally coming to fruition. Hard work is going to be paying off. And this is also, you're about to either buy something, special, or somebody's going to give you something very special that you are going to cherish for the rest of your days. This is also telling me that you're enjoying your alone time a little bit more than what you used to. So what that tells me is that there's been maybe a change, a shift in helping others, being around others and stuff like that, that now that solitude used to be something that depressed you, but now it's like a blessing. It's like, okay, now I can just sit and relax. I don't got to deal with nobody. I don't got to talk to nobody. I don't got to do for nobody. But the thing that also comes with that is there is so much abundance here. Look at this. Even the 6 of Pentacles. This is people finally giving back. I do feel like you're going to be given something very special that you are going to, you're probably going to cry when you get it. Because all the good that you've put out there is coming back to you, and it's here, and it's here. So whatever you've done to lead the way throughout your days up until now, all the good you've done is finally going to start coming back to you. This is also getting out of debt. So I don't know if there was some debts that you had been worried about or whatever, but there is also getting out of debt here that's going on, not having to worry about finances anymore. But yeah, there's this is an unexpected inflow of love, of care, of new beginnings, of things that you're grateful for, and of people finally giving back. And it's all coming back to you. And I don't know. I'm hearing, I never thought this day would come. That's what I'm hearing. But there's something that really special that's going to be done here that you're never going to forget. And it's going to be like, okay, it was all worth it. So all this that you've given up, all this that you've given to others is going to come back to you. Oh, you're in for a good week or two, eh? Maybe even 3. Well, let me see. 9, 15, 6. Next 6, 7 days. 6, 7 weeks. 5, 6, maybe. Well, it's coming back. And Donnie, my mind is free. This tells me that his passing, and there's a few that come out. I'm taking all of them. I'm going to take them out. I don't know what the next ones are yet. But when I get this card, this tells me that there was either an injury to the head, something going on with the head in his passing. He's letting you know that whatever that was affecting his head, maybe his brain, whatever, no longer affects him on the other side, that it has all been restored. He's happy and healthy. So this tells me like he had something really bad going on here. I feel like the last while of his life wasn't the way he wanted to spend it. But he's saying now that because this issue with the head is no longer affecting him, he feels like he's right back. He says, I feel 20 again. I don't know if that's something he said, but I feel like I'm 20 again or something. That's what I'm getting. And you're not alone. Look at the water, the calm water. And he's telling you here, things are going to calm down. It's already come out here. He's just reiterating it here. He's always watching over you. It gives me the lighthouse here. And the words, you're never alone. The lighthouse tells me that he's always watching over you, shining the light, lighting your way, and that things are about to calm down. He's showing you that with the light on the water. And look at how calm the water is. It's not choppy, nothing. It's calm. He's letting you know that things are finally going to start calming down for you. And we got it here. So he's just confirming this. So that is good for you, Crazy Graham. Don't eat too much of that chocolate, but I am looking forward to you getting your basket. So please email me when you got it and let me know what you think of all the different things in there. I think there's like 7, 8, maybe 9 different things that you can't get in the US that I included in there. Okay, Mitch says, I can relate, Crazy Graham. I can relate. Everyone was wonderful to me during my illness. Aww. Kalina says, that makes me so happy he's with me. Yes, he is with you. He ain't going nowhere, Kalina. He's going to make sure you don't make the same mistakes. Okay, crime time with Jess and Christina. I want to hear from Mum Doris. Why did I put Davies? Let me correct that. Doris. Mum Doris. Are you guys still here? Jess and Christina. Again, leading the way. Why? Why is that? Okay. Take them as they came. Again, leading the way. This is taking control. This is also involving the animal world for some reason. And it just came out the last read. This is showing others too how things are done, helping others, stuff like that. Uh-oh. Oh, crap. I don't like this. To me, this is almost like the Tower in the tarot deck. This is the Oracle deck. This is like, who in the world are you? This is somebody, possibly somebody you guys have helped or helped you. Somebody maybe that took care. I don't know if this is for the both of you, but I'm feeling almost like this could be somebody that once helped you, has now turned. I don't know. But this is getting to know the real person. So it's like, what were they hiding? And you see like the house in the back catching on fire. Somebody's waving a white flag, like, I give up, I give up. Somebody coming out of their shell. I don't know. Okay. Give us some clarification on this, because I'm at a standstill here. I mean, I'm not supposed to understand it. The read's not for me. But it's like, okay, why? Oh, this is releasing. Oh my gosh. Oh my, what the heck, you two? What are you guys doing? Okay, we've got to take them as they come. Like, you guys got like double your money here. This is blending ideas. This is, we're trying to bring things back into balance. Who in the world are you? Leading the way. This is almost like a yin and yang. Like, these are like, I don't know if there's two different people involved here, or this is about somebody else. Because it's almost like, oh yeah, you're showing your true colors now, aren't you? And somebody just like, okay, you know what? Just leave it alone. So I've got somebody trying to keep things balanced, and I got somebody that just wants to blow things up. But I feel like there could be a compromise that will happen, because I also got the release. These are two major arcanas, a balance and release. So maybe things have got to be released to be brought into balance. So I'm just going to tell you what I'm getting from these cards, because this makes no sense to me. I feel like there's something that has to end. I feel like this goes with this. This goes with this. Somebody's always there trying to help. That's what's going on here. Thank you, Lord. Okay. I feel like there's somebody here that's trying to make everything right and put things into perspective and into balance. But there's somebody over here going, oh, hell no. No. This is not going to end. We're going to continue to deal with this. And I know the card says release, but this is somebody not wanting to release the hold they have. Okay, let's see here. This is the Ace of Pentacles. This is a windfall. This is a contract. This is a new home or vehicle. Hell, well, that would go with burning down the house here, eh? Somebody wanting to move away. You've got so many major arcanas here, because there's a magician here. This is, if you believe in it, you can do it. And I feel like that goes with the new house or moving. Home or vehicle, maybe. I feel like somebody wants to move on and somebody's holding that person back. And somebody over here is going, okay, you guys, you got to stop it. Just let it all go. Just go your separate ways. And there's a transformation that's happening. I think that this is a significant life experience with the transformation. Again, look at the castle in the back. The castle's on fire here. There's a castle here. I feel like this is surrounded by family. Either the family home, the family dynamic. There's somebody that wants to blow things up, and there's somebody that wants to make things right, and they've tried their hardest, but it's not happening. And then you got somebody over here saying, okay, this is at some point it's got to end. Because there's somebody that's always procrastinating here too, maybe saying they're going to do something and they never do it. The other one getting upset about that. It's like changes need to be made, but you're not doing it, so screw it. And this is breaking free. Somebody wants to break free from that. See, the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is telling me that this is sleepless nights, trying to refocus, trying to get your thoughts together. I think there's some kind of unfounded fear that's going on here too. I don't know if somebody's being threatened, maybe that if you leave, this is what I'm going to do. Like expecting the worst. So that's why this person is afraid to move forward, because I got leading the way here. Somebody wants to move forward and somebody's holding them back. Is there threats or something going on here? I don't know. Or some kind of self-pity. Like, if you do that, I'm going to take myself out. Yeah, I hear that so many times. It's unreal. But I feel like there's somebody that wants to move on and somebody's holding them back. And I could be seeing some kind of almost even somebody not wanting that to happen. And with the balance, there's somebody coming in that's going to try and mediate this. But I don't think it's going to change anything until somebody takes the initiative and just says, screw it, I'm done, and walks away. Regardless of the threats or whatever's being said, just walking away. That's what I'm seeing there. That's a bad situation. And I'm not saying it's like, I don't think somebody's going to hurt one of the two of you. I just feel like there's somebody that wants to hurt you without. I got to watch what I say. I don't think somebody wants to M you, but somebody wants to hurt you. Whether that be with words or giving you a slap in the face, I don't know. But it's like you're trying to distance yourself, and this person keeps making it next to impossible for whatever reasons. Whatever's connecting you, is it a home that's connecting you, keeping you there? I don't know. But I see somebody wanting to get away and somebody else doing something and saying we're doing things to keep you there. Wow. Mom Doris, do you have a message for Christina and Jessica, please? Whoa. Christina and Jessica. Well, okay, we're going to take them out as they come. You have nothing to feel guilty about, so I don't know. When I get this, Mom Doris, whatever this is that you are feeling guilty about, she's telling you there's no need to feel guilty. So I don't know what it is that you didn't get to apologize to, or maybe tell her before her passing, and now you feel guilty about it. She doesn't want you to feel guilty. She already knows. So there's nothing to feel guilty about. And she doesn't want you feeling guilty and carrying around the guilt. And she's also saying, I wish I told you more often how much I love you. I get this a lot when they've crossed over to the other side. And it's almost like, don't forget, they can hear and see everything we say and do. So I don't know if one of you has said, I just want to tell her one more time I love her. I just want to hug her one more time. She's saying that she wishes she would have done that more when she was in the physical world. So I don't know if she was reserved more. Like, I'm not saying she never told you she loved you or gave you hugs or whatever. I think she was just more, she wasn't a very huggy, feely person. But she wants you to know how much she does love and care about you. And she hears you guys. Okay? So that is for you guys. This is weird. But like I said, I totally don't understand everything that just came out in that, but it's not up for me to understand. It's not for me. So that was okay. Mimi, are you still here? She didn't often. Okay, well, she's saying she wished she would have more. Oh, you're making, I don't want to make you cry, Jess. I'm sorry. Kate Bell, yes, if you want to put a read in, go ahead. Kate Bell. Okay, Mimi, the next read I do is yours. Just give me a second. I try to take a little bit of a break after every 5 reads, and it's been 6 reads. And I know Kate Bell wants to get a read in too. So let's give it 2 minutes, you guys. Just give me 2 minutes. To take a little break here, and that we will jump back. When we come back, Mimi, it is your read that is coming next. Okay. And I will announce it again before I do your reads. And I just broke a nail, so let me fix that. I did see a crack in it, so let me do that and just let me give my voice a rest for a couple minutes because I can feel it starting to go dry. It'll be 2 minutes, Mimi. It's not going to be long, hon. Give me 2 minutes. And that'll give time for Kate Bell to get her read in too. All right, you guys, I'm back. I put some honey in my tea, in my coffee. It doesn't taste the same as tea, but my throat was really starting to get dry, so I threw some honey in there. Hopefully that helps. Okay. Oh, Kate Bell, you are there. Okay, Kate. Kate Bell, and you want the black deck? I got you. I got you, babe. Yes, I do. Did my sister dip? Did she take off? Okay, Mimi. Mimi. This one is for you. And you want to hear from your grandmother. Okay, so I can't guarantee all your messages are going to come from your grandmother. If she is strong enough and if she has enough energy, she will make sure that what comes out is what you need to hear from her. If not, you will get a message from her from the Message from Heaven cards. Sorry, Mimi, I take them as they come in. So we got Mimi and then Kate Bell. Anybody else wants to read, please get it in now while I'm doing these last two, or we will probably be wrapping it up. We'll see what the time is when I get done this one and Kate's. Well, somebody is being very precise, Mimi, on what they want to come out. Okay, I'm going to clear the cards. Let's see. That generally helps. There we go. Oh, you got two, Mimi. You got an extra one. 2 for the price of 1. Becoming Braver is your first card. And you can't go back to yesterday. This is about not living in the past. So becoming braver. Becoming braver, not living in the past, because you can't go back to yesterday. So true. You can't go back to yesterday. It talks about being in the present, as you can see down below. But when I get this card, it tells me that you're living too much in the past. So I don't know if past experiences have done something. I don't know. We will find out with the cards that come. That I dropped, or I would have kept it. And if it was meant to come out, it will come out. And we've got one that has fallen, but it has fallen in front of me onto my keyboard. So we're going to take it, and it's a sun. This is warm and new beginnings. This is a fresh new start. Whoa. Okay. We're going to take them out as, oh my gosh, you got a whole bunch, Mimi. Like, you got a bonus here, because you should only get one card here and two here, and you've got two here, and let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. So you got a bonus. The Ace of Wands. This is an opportunity. This is a new opportunity that is being presented to you. The sun is telling me about a warm and new beginning. So again, these are coinciding. The aces, okay, is about potential. The wands are about something you need to create and you need to take action on. I'm getting the summer. So this summer, these summer months that are coming up, this is when you need to take this action, because if not, you're just going to be stuck in the past. And it's going to be something that you're very passionate about. Okay. The sun, like I said, is warm and new beginnings. It's going to be a great time of joy and success. Plans are going to work out. So make sure you plan well for this. So take this time between now and the summer months. You need to take the time to really get this together and set your course so this works the way it's supposed to work. Okay. This, you can't go back to yesterday. So far, all your cards. And this is being braver. This is about taking chances. Okay. You got to take chances, because without taking chances, good or bad can't happen, right? Unless you take that chance. But from what I'm seeing here with the sun and the Ace of Wands, there's something good coming your way. You just got to work towards it, and you got to have faith that what you're doing is the right thing. Leave the past in the past. It's behind you for a reason. Stop looking back, because I feel like it's getting you at a standstill, where you're afraid to go forward with certain steps because you're comparing them to what happened in the past when you took those steps. You got to leave the past behind you. We got the High Priestess. Okay. So right now, it's not the time to start this, like to do this, but it is time to start preparing for this, because the summer months is when things are going to be at their highest peak for you. Okay. This is also making sure you got your ducks in a row, basically. Don't leave anything, no stone unturned. See, and then you got the strength. We've got it here with becoming braver, and we've got the strength here. You're stronger than what you give yourself credit for. And I think maybe from things from the past, people telling you that you can't do things, or you're not strong enough or brave enough to do those things, so you just haven't done them. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to them. Okay? You got to realize you're stronger than what people are giving you credit for. And this is also about forgiving people. Forgive them, not for them, but for you. So the people that have hurt you in the past and have kept you from going forward and going on to bigger and better things, they brought you down to their level, I feel, because they don't want to see you succeed. They want you to be miserable like they are. So you got to rise above that. Okay. And that's where your strength comes in. Just because they said you couldn't do something, that doesn't make it true. Okay. You got to believe in yourself. You're the lion. Okay. And then we've got the Five of Pentacles. You see this? The Five of Pentacles tells me about, these negative thoughts that you keep in your head, and you keep going back to, and I think I said it over here too, when you start comparing things that you want to do and what happened when you tried to do things in the past, if you keep comparing that, you're never going to go forward, because you're going to always be afraid that the same things are going to happen over and over. They're not. You got to manifest what you want. Okay. You got to get rid of the fear of not succeeding, because when you boost yourself and give yourself that confidence, you have the strength. Get your confidence back to where it was before they took it away from you, or whoever this person is that took it away from you. This is also becoming self-employed, but right now it's not the time. You got to prepare for it. Okay. So save up some money, get some money behind you, because I am seeing that there is something here that is going to propel you forward and bring you a new beginning. But now is not the time. I've got it twice here. Now is the time to prepare for it. I see summer, this summer. So you got to come back and let me know what happens here come summertime in your country, whenever summer months come in, because I feel like there's people there that you can reach out to that are going to help guide you in the right way and really put to rest all the negative stuff from your past. But you are the only one that can let that go and say, I'm better than that, and I'm going to do better than that, no matter what they're saying. Okay? Other people's opinion of you don't matter. It's none of your business. And I'm not saying that in a malicious way. Don't worry about what others say. Worry about what your heart says, what your gut says, and what those that love you and care about you and that are helping you, rely more on that than what the negative people are saying. And you will be fine. So you would like a message from your grandmother. He said she comes to visit you, so you want to know what she's trying to tell you. Let's see if we can get it here. What are you trying to tell Mimi when you come to her in your dreams? What are you trying to tell her? It didn't flip. I thought it was going to flip. Okay. There's one. That one flipped, so we're going to... And there's another one. You got a lot of extra cards, girl, for the price that you paid. Okay. Now, this could be the answer that you're looking for. Okay? Because this is very specific. Okay. My death was painless. Please don't worry or hold on to guilt. When I get, there's another one underneath. I haven't seen it yet. We will get to it. When I get this card, release it, she says. Stop feeling guilty. There's nothing that you could have said or done that would have, this would have been the end solution, the end. How can I say it? I'm losing my words. This would have happened anyway, regardless. Because I'm feeling like the feeling I'm getting from her is like you felt like you should have done something else and you didn't or couldn't. And you feel like that could have made a difference with her passing. It wouldn't have. That's what she's telling you. She died painlessly, and she doesn't want you to feel guilty or hold on to worry or guilt about could have, would have, should have. She says it doesn't matter. It wouldn't have changed the outcome. Okay? And she sees all your thoughts. This tells me that she's coming to you. She sees what you're thinking about. And she wants you to reminisce about conversations that you guys have had. And she says you'll find your answers there, whatever that means. So think back to a conversation that you had with your grandmother when she was here in the physical world. And she says the answers are all there. So I don't know if this is the last conversation that you had with her or one that was of really a lot of significance. She's saying the answers that you're looking for are in that conversation that you had. Okay? So that was for you, Mimi. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. And I do hope everything turns out in your favor. Oh, childhood trauma. Oh, that, she says I can help you. See? She's still going to try and help you from the other side, Mimi. Have no doubt about that. She's going to let you know if you're making a bad decision. She's either going to come to you and she's going to show you something Pay attention to your dreams that you have of her. Write it down. So then when something goes on, and it's like, when you get like those deja vu moments, think back to what you dreamed. And if you write down your dreams and date them of what you remember when she came to you in those dreams, they're significant. They mean something. You're very welcome, Mimi. Okay, Kate Bell. Let's see what's going on with Kate Bell. Okay. Kate Bell, who in the world are you? Oh no, what the heck is going on here? This is like somebody showing you another side. This is somebody coming out of their shell, getting to know the real person. This could be somebody who's very hot-headed, very stern. I dropped that. Oh. My hand is starting to cramp. There we go. Oh my gosh, I dropped that, but I'm going to take them for you anyway, Kate Bell. Okay, we've got the Three of Wands. This is long-term plans. But I've also got to take into account the card that came out, okay? Because this is the signifier. This tells me somebody about around the home life, around your inner circle, somebody very close to you, close to home. Hot-headed. And then we got the Three of Wands. This is planning long-term. This is getting something for past choices. What's it say? Oh, on the thing it says opportunity. I have just noticed that now, and I've had this deck for probably about 8 years. Opportunity. This is also with the three. The three is connecting, okay? So every three, it doesn't matter what deck it's in. Threes mean there's a connection to something. Three of Wands, taking some kind of action. Okay, and then we got the Page of Pentacles. Learning something new. Back to basics, learning something new. And this is also something from the past. So I don't know if you are now getting something, an abundance of something because of something you've done in the past. But this is also an opportunity, a new area of study, the world. Yeah, brilliant success. So there's success and balance coming. And I feel like this is because of past choices and present choices. This is also being able now to have the freedom to do whatever you want. So I don't know if you're separating now the past from the present with this new opportunity, because it says opportunity on the boat. I'd never even seen that. Some kind of opportunity that's coming. And this was something that maybe was brought up in the past or started in the past. You never really continued with it. It's going to now pick up again. Oh boy. This is the Nine of Wands. This is fending people off. Like, this is going with this. Like, so I don't know if there's somebody there that's trying to stop you from doing what you want to do. Because I feel like this is now having to protect what you created. This is never giving up and being prepared to fight for what you want. And then we got the Six of Wands. This is victory. So you're going to win. So I do feel like what I'm getting here is there's something that you may have started in the past that either somebody made you quit doing or you had to quit doing for whatever reason is now come to the future, to today, to the present. It's going to pick up again. It's going to be a new beginning. It's going to be something that you've really, I think you really even worked on it hard in the past and it just didn't, maybe the timing was off. I feel like now is going to be the right time, but somebody's going to dispute it for some reason. Is somebody else going to claim ownership of it too? So is this something you did with somebody else in the past and it came to an abrupt end? And now you're picking it back up and this person is saying, hey, that was mine too. I don't know. That's up for you to decipher. I don't know the situation. So But I do feel like there's somebody that's hot-headed that's going to come in on this somehow. But I've got the 6 of Wands that tells me that you are going to be victorious in the end. So if there's anything there, if this is like starting something on your own, starting your own business, something like that, I would get it copywritten. Like right away. Because there's a wise choice that you're going to make here that's going to bring you some kind of recognition. But you're going to have to defend yourself over it. So somebody else is going to try and come in and say, hey, that's my idea too. Maybe try and take some of it from you. I don't know. Or somebody going to try and stop you from doing it? I don't know. It's up for you to decipher. I just tell you what I'm getting. Let's see what else we can get from this. Like, do what's good for you, boo. Like, whatever's good for you, never mind the past. Whatever's good for you, now do it. Because I feel like there's going to be a victory there, and things are finally going to be balanced. Whatever this is, it's going to balance out your life. Regardless of who is going to fight you on it. Or try to stop you from doing it. It's almost like a constant battle. It was a battle then, and it's going to be a battle now. This one wanted to come out, so I'm going to take it. There we go. Keys on a ring. Yeah, many options. Decisions to make. Unconventional things. See, somebody's going to feel like they have some kind of ownership with this too. And the girl with the snake. Always watch out for the snakes. Ask my sister. She'll tell you. This person could be a narcissist too. But you're going to have to set clear boundaries. And that's what the girl with the snake is. You're dealing with a snake. The girl is you. You're dealing with a snake. So you're going to have to set some boundaries here, but you're going to be victorious. Whatever they try and do is not going to work. So I don't know if somebody's coming in to try and ruin things for you. And this is somebody from the past who's very hot-headed. But you're going to have to make some quick decisions and make sure you make the right ones. Like really think about it before you make the decision, but it's not going to be like you don't have, see the past. The camera is all about past too. It's time to make new memories because the camera tells me about the past, about learning from the past. I'll take one more for you, my dear. There we go. Photograph. See, again, past. This is all the past. Somebody from the past is going to try and come in and ruin this for you. But don't let that happen. Stand your ground. Fight them off bravely. I see a victory in the end. I think I see things coming into balance. So to me, that's a victory. And it's going to be an accomplishment for you because now you're going to do it on your own. But I do have here that there's some kind of new learning that you're going to have to do with the Page of Pentacles. There's a learning curve to this. So I don't know if you're going to have to take a class or learn something new, like maybe business management, something. You're going to have to really study and figure out how things should be done. So that is for you, my dear. And that was our last read. Aw, our last read. Okay, Belle, after Mom's passing, a lot of drama has happened. Let's say this makes perfect sense. Very interesting. There you go. Do what's best for you, Kate. Don't let the past keep coming back. You know what I mean? Because when the past is always there, there's no future, right? Because when it gets there, it's in the future. And tomorrow, it's the past again. Like, don't let people steer you a certain way. Don't let hot-headed people intimidate you. There's going to be a new learning curve on something, but you are going to be victorious in it. So let the assholes be assholes. I'm going to say it. I'll probably get demonetized right now for it, but I'm saying it because that's what I feel like from that. It's like, you didn't help me then and you're not going to help me now. You caused problems then, you're causing problems now. And I want that in the past. I don't want it in my future anymore type thing. You know what I mean? It's about leaving things in the past where they belong and not letting them affect your future. So with that being said, we're going to wrap it up, you guys. It's 3 o'clock. I've got to get something to eat or I'm not going to be able to eat. Cross your fingers for me for tomorrow that my blood work comes back, that all my electrolytes and everything is back in check. It was pretty good the last time, and I'm well on my way to healing up from everything. So keep your fingers crossed for me, you guys, please. And I want to thank you guys all for being here. Thank you to the mods, keeping things running smoothly and helping out, especially the newer people that have come in. I want to welcome you to the channel, and we do this every week, every Sunday, starting at 11:30 a.m. Eastern, right here. We do a little chit chat first about things that are coming up. And don't forget, 22nd on Thursday, we are going to have the Chad Daybell pre-trial conference that is happening. Don't forget, his trial is starting April 1st. For the fool that he is. His trial starts April 1st. So they're having the pre-trial conference on Thursday. I will be bringing that to you live right here. So we will be able to see everything as it happens in the courtroom. And that is at, I think it's 11 or 12 o'clock Eastern. I will put up the thumbnail for it the day before. So watch for that on Wednesday. I will put up the thumbnail. Wednesday late afternoon. I will put up the thumbnail for that, and we will be watching that. I'm anxious to see what John Pryor has up his sleeve now. As we know, he tried to get off the case and it didn't happen. So, okay, so I'm going to wrap it up, you guys, so I can go and get something to eat. I'm not allowed to eat after 6 p.m. today because of my blood work, so I want to get that, make something good to eat, and get that into me, and go and have a nice hot shower and get away from this cold window. It is very cold out today. It's like minus 14 or something. It's blowing out there like crazy. It's snowing again. It's horrible, and I hope it's not like this tomorrow because I got to drive in it. So with that being said, thank you everybody for coming and getting your reads. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. You're very welcome, everybody. Have a great rest of your Sunday. Yes, I'm sorry, no funny cards today. I wish I could, but I cannot eat after 6 o'clock due to my blood work tomorrow. So I've got to get cooking. So with that being said, you guys, please take care of yourselves. Please stay safe. Always be aware of your surroundings. That's very important, especially all of us females, okay? Males too, because males get jumped and everything too. So please always be aware of your surroundings. I love you guys to the moon and back. Bye-bye for now.